Yeah, what's up? Yeah, hold on, y'all. So I'm just chilling out, and dude, come on in. Come on. So yeah, I just take my break. Taking my break from I was watching stuff in the clouds, you know, and it's going on singing the blues, and I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell. After listening to that eulogy, given by a few content creators, watching these men 25 and up and boomers and shit. And you start putting together the metrics of where a lot of these men are at. You start seeing a lot of men are hurt about how Cynthia G is living. She has a nice apartment. And I have to say, from looking at how a lot of the men that are so in this space of high value and living the life, I can't believe I'm saying it, but Cynthia G beat y'all. Fuck. That woman beat y'all. That woman is living in a high end apartment while niggas are living in shanty shacks and shit, sitting on fucking twin size mattresses and talking about the glory of being on YouTube. Fuck. Only in nigga conda does this make sense. I mean, y'all niggas have been here for 7 to 8 years. And literally, when I look at when they be showing y'all houses that look like I thought they were showing refugee camps, lien and foreclosure, bankruptcies, IRS evasions and shit. And y'all talking about the black woman took y'all power. I'm like, nigga, what power did you have? Now I know naturally a lot of men are saying that BMT, here you go, kicking at the Manosphere. We're all not monolith, but god damn it, y'all all have a same repertoire right now. And you're learning after a while, you can't save the damn. Motherfuckers in here that try to talk intellectual, and we look up y'all past like that dude Green Gorilla. That motherfucker was selling crack and dope and got an arrest record. But he on here talking about how the black woman destroyed the community. Nigga, you sold crack. How did welfare outdo what you did selling crack? A lot of these men have domestic violence, assault charges, child neglect, and we can't say who BMT. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. Maybe it might not be that black woman's fault why some of y'all are just fucked up. This water seeps to its lowest level. Yes, you did, Jay. Yes, Jay. We knew what time it was when there was a man talking about polygamy, and this man was sleeping on a pallet in a closet, and he was telling me and Jay why a woman should submit. And I was like, "Sir, what is that behind you?" Jay, no, Jay saw it first. I will give Jay that. Jay saw it first. I was listening to his polygamy breakdown, and Jay was like, "Is that your bed?" And he said, "Yes. I'm talking to my next bride in Africa about my wife." And I said, "Hold up, nigga. Are you talking about like a pallet for like, is somebody spending the night?" No, this is, I go in my closet and lock myself away. And I'm like, what the fuck? I think the worstest thing I ever did was come to this goddamn shithole. I came here where there's a lot of men from 25 to 50 plus year old men talking about the woes of divorce court. And I said, what happened at divorce court? The woman took me for everything I got. I said, how? How, nigga? You work at Home Depot. How did she take you for everything you got? Now I understand we have met some crazy bitches. We have met some crazy bitches here. I'm not gonna lie. They frequent this place. Water seeps to its lowest level. Because see, they like talking about, women, uh low income. They like showing off cars and trinkets, jewelry. Uh, I make 40 or 80,000. Somehow all these niggas make $80,000 or $100,000, and they're all traveling and shit. But then when we saw the real life video, y'all motherfuckers were wearing. When I saw that Manosphere meetup, it was scary. That's why I said I could honestly give a fuck. This space is a space of weirdos, divorced refugees, and motherfuckers trying to find some type of redemption of I couldn't be a daddy to my kids, so I came to this space. And we can't say it's true. It's not true because we even got black men that hang with white boys that call y'all nigga. And they laugh at y'all while they're calling other black men and women nigga and monkeys and shit, and y'all still sit on the panels with them. Anything to feel that of a one up with that of other classes. Now you have it in California, a doggone woman in a seat of power calling young black men monkeys. You can't make this shit up. I want to see how many videos ever get made about that black bitch. Shout out to Information Man. I know he said some shit. Shout out to Red Sing the Blues. Red Sing the Blues called that shit out. I know those two guys were going to do it. But however, I knew, mind you, you got this Latina chick calling black boys monkeys. And that if she could, she would take that black boy around the corner and beat him. I said, whoa, what the fuck? Now I want to make sure we have an understanding, because like I said, I'm happy in my space. I'm happy in my AO. Videos are going good. The network of my team and other channels that have joined on with me, we are definitely way ahead of schedule. We're now looking at new sponsorship. I don't want jack shit to do with any type of Negro downward victim spell of y'all complaints about trying to get niggas in line, women in line, men in line. I don't give a fuck to hear that shit. I gotta honestly do a story about a black man, a father that shot a black woman on a basketball court because he lost a game of basketball. I was confused about that shit. I was like, what would make a man who's a father so mad that he lost a game of basketball? Hang on, let me switch over. All right, here we go. Like I said, man, I'm good. Shout out to Charity. Shout out to India. That was a really good show yesterday. You ladies did that. Shout out to the Blurred Cartel. Oh no problem. No problem. I ain't got no problem. I don't play the woe is me game. And I was listening to this dude called the Grinch, and he was talking about how he felt hurt when Grandmaster Troll was airing out his lifestyle of Mad Bus Driver X, whatever the nigga name is. And when they showed Mad Bus Driver X's livelihood, let me grab that. Let me grab that shit. That shit, it blew my mind. This man was talking mad cash shit about the welfare state and poverty, impoverished people, and downward syndrome, motherfucker. And then this man talking all that cash shit. Come to find out, the SYSBM movement that has been said to be have been built by black men. It was a woman that signed the papers for the man to get his shit. And I was like, what the fuck? You mean a woman was signing the papers for you, nigga? Now, I'm just watching from the distance how a man with all the resources and the brotherhood of money, because you got another dude talk about he want to travel and ain't no, and why are you asking other men to fund you traveling? I never understood that.
So, but as I looked at it and as they were going through the paperwork, because I remember when I got docs. Y'all, Jay, you remember that? Y'all remember when I got docs? BMT, veteran. I told y'all that. Talked about my disabilities. I'm still actively working and working my own business and shit. BMT talking about family. I told y'all that. Gun range and do all this stuff. I've been put all that stuff. But I noticed, Jay, that when we start pulling out a lot of these men that shoot spears and arrows at me, you, and the whole BMT crew, and you say, and you know what's so it's poetic how they talk all this cash shit, and you pull it up. When you start pulling up their skeletons, these single mothers, your nigga Angry Man is living with a single mother. Now, Angry Man, you can say what you got to say, but you do live with a single mother. You've been living with a woman that you've been buying a car for, playing stepdaddy to her kids, X, Y, and Z. Now, whatever you do, I got nothing wrong with a man being a stepdaddy. That's fine. I understand. That's an honorable thing. But I just got to know, when y'all dudes were going hard on the cleanup men, I want to know, what is the mindset y'all have? Because, see, of course, y'all talk about how black men are the most interactive fathers with children. It's the reason why the mothers are making the kids stupid. And I'm like, somehow these narratives are not making sense. How are you riding around doing 3 and 4 YouTube videos a day? You're not in IT and tech. You're not a telemarketer. Who the fuck is going to work? Finding people in these spaces that have sexual assault charges and shit. Like, I need to know who does not have a sexual assault charge. I need to know the men that don't have sexual assault charges on them, man. Like, no way, man. There's no way you told me I joined this. I came into the sexual assault sphere. This is why motherfuckers saying we gotta put women in our places, and then they're all happy for Sneeko and shit, and then all of a sudden now you hearing about motherfuckers got all kind of DV charging and shit, beating their children and men and stuff. Like, thank you, Red. Thank you, Don. Thank you. But you know, I'm happy. But see, you gotta understand, the brothers like that, y'all don't get enough push as y'all should be getting pushed. The ones that I try to have some type of balance don't. I know Don. I watched Don travel. I think he just came from Niagara Falls. Red Sing the Blues tries to keep a balance. I know they went after. I know they went after my little homie. Out. Let me grab this shit right here. This shit had me flabbergasted. But y'all said Mad Bus Driver X is doing really well for himself, and this is the problem. I noticed a lot of men, a lot of black men that are talking all this about this economy and inflation, and that the black woman is struggling and shit. And then every time, I don't know why the fuck, every time, motherfuckers always got some type of debt shit crisis going on. Look at this shit, man. Look, like, you can't make this shit up. Niggas got fucking IRS shit and stuff after them. And I know you're going to have some niggas going to say, well, that don't mean nothing, BFT. Well, hold the fuck up. How the fuck are you going to tell men how they need to maneuver or handle their money? And motherfuckers have these types of issues with their money. How y'all talking about business? Is that Brittany Renner got a whole food commercial? Y'all said that woman was gonna go die off and be in dread. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I think the Manosphere is a loser space. I'm gonna be honest. The Manosphere is a loser space, and I can honestly give a fuck what anybody has to say or how they try to big up this space. Majority of the dudes here are fat, balding, uh, over in a sub plus years, with some type of psychological issues going on. I done heard some crazy shit. Dudes talking that pro black shit, but then be on panels talking about they want to kill niggas. A lot of motherfuckers saying that they are different from the bullshit, but then they like the nigga shit, but then they feel a certain type of way about doing a lot of crazy shit. I've done watched it all, boy. It's very very impeccable shit. You can't tell the difference anymore of the motherfuckers that are trying to give you the narrative that, hey, and they're gonna say, here you go, BMT, speaking on that other man. You damn right, I could talk all I want about that shit. I done been all bitch. Majority of y'all, a good portion of some of y'all talking points that y'all got in this space came from my fucking channel. Because you didn't know jack shit about the home. So of course you're gonna go to the source and talk to me backstage. And oh, we got the receipts. We definitely do. We do. I think after a while we should say, hey man, if y'all gonna at least do that, at least at least just give us the credit. Well, see, that's the thing about it. I always find very interesting, Don. I always find it very interesting. There seems to be an infatuation with men hung up on other men's looks. There seems to be an infatuation in this space. Now, I understand women could go forth about it, but I never understood why men will go after other men's looks in this space. Right? And then they'll go after and start dissing the women. They'll say these bitches need to lose weight. But then when I saw these pot belly pig niggas running around on the fucking goddamn cameras and shit, I'm like, what the fuck? I've never seen none of these motherfuckers except shout out to my boy, Big Duke. Big Duke, he's about that workout life. I've never seen these dudes ever do anything healthy. I saw a lot of old dudes, and see, it can't be a coincidence because motherfuckers almost every other month have a health issue, dying like at 60. Y'all, I mean, the oldest nigga y'all got, that nigga lives alone. I mean, your Saint David Carroll died of health problems. Kevin Samuels heart issues. Sidian just has some health problems. A lot of these niggas are dying with health problems. They're not gonna live long. I'm not worried about a lot of these motherfuckers. They're not gonna live long. They and it's not that y'all gonna say, well, BMT, damn, that nigga the fuck, but it is what it is. Oh, now he had cancer. Well, guess what? It sounded like he had a health problem. Here's the thing about cancer. If you treat your body right and you actually do the proper things with your body, not drink all them Red Bulls. Any doctor would have told you stop drinking Red Bulls. If you got cancer and you got chemotherapy. Mind you, this motherfucker said he was doing martial arts and shit. How was he doing? He was doing martial arts and shit, but going through chemotherapy. I never seen a motherfucker go through chemotherapy and do martial arts at the same time. I ain't never seen that shit before. Angry Man is a perfect example of body lies. He had cancer in the 20s. Nah, you should have done that. He had 2 treatments. I don't know how the fuck y'all keep up with all these niggas, bro. I don't. He had cancer in his 20s. Okay, you turn that into it. Okay. But I had to ask the question, what is the infatuation that black men have with this social media space? What is the infatuation? Y'all say that the women are fat and all the other shit, but the men are dying faster than the women. We haven't seen any women content creators die yet, but the men are dying. Why is that? I'm just curious about that. Y'all say certain people are going to die alone. But a lot of the content creators that y'all talk about all died alone. David Carroll died alone. Kevin Samuels died alone. I think y'all had another dude, that light-skinned dude who was hardcore MGTOW. That motherfucker blew out his brains. You got different dudes on here getting angry, having heart problems, and talking about committing suicide and shit. How was that a fucking win? How was that a fucking win? What is honestly the end game goal? Literally, a dude made a video for 20 minutes talking about how he was so happy to go overseas to go fuck. And I said, was that the highlight of your life? That he said, I never got a taste of femininity. Now, he told us in the chat that the man was 45 years old. So wait, for 45 years, you never met a woman. But you go over to go buy some pussy overseas. And now you feel like a man. Fuck, boy. You can't make that shit up, boy. That's some. Now, I'm not one against that of what you want to do with your money. That's your money. But I would never say I waited. I'm 45 years old. Now I bought me some pussy. I'm a real fucking man. Like, I think there's just some stuff you should just take to the grave with you. We can't say that it shows in their lifestyle, right? Hang on. We can't say that it shows in their lifestyle, because then when we start looking at these men's family or households, I'm not none of that pill shit. No, I'm not none of that pill shit. I don't subscribe to none of that pill shit. Don't believe in none of that shit. That sounds like some sucker goddamn pyramid scheme shit. Like, I don't like. That's the thing that's so crazy about it. Like that's crazy about this shit. Dudes calling out Power Ranger colors like red, blue, yellow, green, purple, indigo. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are y'all LGBTK? Like, or gay? Whatever. I ain't gonna lie. Some dudes, I've heard some men say some interesting stuff about shitting on other men's chests, putting stuff on other men's ass. I've done heard a lot of shit, bro. And you know what's crazy? As much as I've done interviews, and Jay and I will tell you, as much as we've done interviews with that of people from different communities, in different lifestyles. I've never heard them ever say anything about pissing and shitting on each other's chests and stuff. But I don't know what's going on in this space. But men have talked about you love to suck dick, fuck me in my ass, and all that shit. I've done heard some egregious shit. Cam up so I can see you. I want to see what you look like, nigga. And then they'll take pictures of, then they'll screenshot men. I'm just saying, man. Y'all, where is this space going? Where was it always going? I'm gonna be honest. People talking about like this is supposed to be some kind of brotherhood. Now, okay, so the guy that's doing well for himself, the guy who had a book or some shit. Let me just show you. So let me see if I can get the. Trying to grab his goddamn apartment or some shit. Well, he don't even got an apartment. Damn, I want to grab that nigga's apartment or some stuff. But well, he lives in like I don't know, man. Like Mad Bus Driver, I think you should probably like get an actual job, dude, and like move out of that damn shack. I'm just saying, man. Ain't no way. Listen, bro. I'll take my chances in a goddamn. You might want to go sign up for welfare, dude, and get them to help you get housing, bro. Ain't no way you gonna have me. Ain't no way. I don't know what woman you trying to move into that goddamn shack, but come on, my nigga. That car looked like some car from a serial killer. But then again, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised anymore with a lot of this shit I be seeing. I don't know, man. Like, what's going on with your life, man? Like, what's really happening? Ain't no way you say that you want other people to be on their down on their luck and shit. But nigga, you living on a whole fucking shack. And I remember you was talking mad cash shit to me on the Prophet of Thought. And your ass is living in a shed? Like, my nigga, what the fuck are we doing? Like, I look like a 2 or 3 bedroom playhouse. That's that shit that's from a plant. I thought that was a plantation house. Or some shit from the hills have eyes. And that be the thing about it. Like, I be always be wondering about a lot of these dudes, man. Like, when you start asking a lot of these men from the talking point, the best thing that they can say is they start going to money, pussy, and goddamn, I look better than you. Now, I'm going to be for real. I'm going to tell you for real. That's stuff that I used to hear the teenage girls used to do. So why are men comparing PP resumes? But I'm gonna tell you right now, no real man gives a fuck what another man is fucking. I'm gonna be real with you. That was just always weird to me. Why would you want to? I just fuck some bad bitches that are 10, that are like 10s and shit. But then when you ask them, so you fucked a bad bitch, but then the men complain about courting a woman. Now, Shannon, help me understand this. You got a bad woman that has an amazing body aesthetic. But then I'm hearing the men complaining about putting money down on taking care of that particular type of woman. Fuck that. She should take care of me. I'm a fucking king. I'm a god. I make money. I'm this and that. And I'm like, wait, hold the fuck up. What type of dirty foot bitch are you dealing with? But it has to be a mentally broken woman that you want to put her in some shack or wherever fucking one bedroom, one toilet, fucking closet that you feel that you should be rim jobbed out and treated like a king while you go to work for your goddamn minimum wage. But we all know you motherfuckers ain't making no fucking money. We know that. We know y'all not making no money. Y'all couldn't even afford the fucking goddamn meetup. Y'all couldn't afford a goddamn meetup. Only thing that they had at that meetup was a projector and goddamn chairs and donuts. How the fuck all of y'all are like 6-figure motherfuckers, yet y'all can barely afford a goddamn. The only thing y'all could get was 2 laptops, a projector, and some goddamn chairs. And that was in Atlanta. Motherfucker, if you can't get a conference room in Atlanta, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. The strippers get goddamn conference rooms. They have way better conventions out there. So there ain't no way you're going to tell me the strippers outdid the fucking Manosphere boomers. And now you got these young niggas coming in here that are already mentally fucked up, got vitriol issues with the government and mommy, and feel like they got some entitlement like a bunch of 50 Cent sons. I'm going to just call y'all the sons of 50 Cent are all running up in here now. Or the sons of the Manosphere, whatever the fuck y'all want to be called. I'm fine. Like, I can honestly give a nigga flying fuck about what these dudes talk about anymore. Like, I'm gonna talk about it, but it's them saying anything to me, I'm gonna always say one thing. Put up your lifestyle and I'll put up my lifestyle. Well, I got a car. Yes, you have a car. Congratulations. Thank you, you dumb motherfucker. I would hope to God you can get a car. Is your car paid off? I travel. Congratulations. So have I. I've traveled multiple times. I've actually showed the pictures of me traveling. I don't think that's, I understand. Some people that never do these things in like naturally in their holistic life, to them, just crossing the street of life is a big monumental achievement. I am happy to say I think it is a blessing. A lot of these motherfuckers don't have kids. And if they do have kids, for the love of God, just give the custody to the mother. Just give the custody to the mother. Because honestly, if anybody were to play your content to the courtroom, like if somebody were to play y'all shit in family court, nigga, what judge would honestly give you that child? What judge can you play your shit in that family courtroom, in that courthouse and say, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get my child with this message? Nigga, they will definitely, you will lose all visitation rights. They will definitely know, oh, hell no. No, nigga, no. Like I said, this was never a space to get families or household shit together, boy. Nope. I would never, Shannon, we will never trust any of these motherfuckers. Like, they do, like, I take care of my kids. Nigga, you just did a 10-hour panel. How the fuck were you taking care of your kids? Like, your kids have been out of school for goddamn, well, I'm on the West Coast. Nigga, it's 7 o'clock where I'm at. Your kids are already off the bus. How the fuck are you not at the bus stop? Your kid is 5 years old. And, nigga, slow down, nigga. Let me let you. A parent or guardian has to be at the bus stop for a 5-year-old. That's a woman's job. That's why I think it's best your child stay with that mom. Mm-hmm. 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 Let that child be free, man. You're not holistically there. Go back to like there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Motherfuckers telling these goddamn bedtime stories of how somehow the women are riding on motorcycles and running down and taking over the community. You got it in St. Louis, you got young niggas trying to run up in houses or up on people at gas stations. That's not the women doing that shit, nigga. Let's be for real. Y'all Manosphere niggas are afraid of the black men out there in y'all communities. I'm just keeping it a buck. And by rights, you do have a right to be afraid of those kind of. Listen, them niggas out there are crazy. So you come over here and you think that you're going to have a better option of getting pussy online. Now, this is where you fuck up at, okay? Don't get me wrong. Some of y'all get lucky and y'all get some pussy online. I am happy for you. I am never going to be mad at a man getting pussy online. But one thing I do know, when y'all fuck these Nicole Diaz's and all these goddamn backwater bitches and shit, one thing about it is always true. We always find out, one, you were the one that paid the money. Number two, that bitch ran a bag on you. And number three, somehow you now got to get yourself out of some type of vitriol of a scam. And mind you, I have nothing but praise for you. I am happy. But why so much of the hypersexual conversation? If you're saying that pussy does not rule over you, why so much of hypersexual conversation? Men need to be disciplined. But y'all motherfuckers, it'll be like the nigga will say they need discipline. But then when I ask, so who out here is baby dad? And no, I'm gonna be free. Majority of these content creators that are talking this gaslighting shit are goddamn baby daddies. Or niggas that are living with their fucking mom or some type of tangible woman that literally the conversation not that good, boy. Yeah, you know Nicole Diaz, that girl who went over there to go fuck that crackhead. Yeah, we had to kick her ass off. Oh, Lord have mercy. How the black man used to get horny as fuck with a goddamn Latina bitch on our panel. The bitch was so fucking crazy. The bitch was goddamn telling the Negroes that she does meth. It's all right, queen. It's all right, baby. As long as you see the black man, you know. I was like, hold up, nigga. The bitch just told you she do meth and she live with a white man and she got 2 kids and yet you still want to take her in. All right, BMT. All right, Jay. All right, y'all. Y'all need to fall the fuck back. So you know what those Negroes did in the Manosphere? These motherfucking dusty ass motherfuckers took the goddamn crazy bitch over to their panels where you know what she did? She started exposing y'all and started pulling out all y'all laundry, all y'all penis pics, and throwing out all y'all shit when we told y'all leave that crazy Mexican meth addict bitch alone. Now the bitch got a panel or a channel where all she do is talk about crack and reneging on her fucking goddamn procedure, and y'all niggas still go over there and cash app her. See, at this point, I understand being a goddamn dusty nigga is a choice in this space. It is a choice. As long as you can get your wee-wee wet, talk about a black bitch or two, and literally say, I spent some money and I am of some kind of metrosexual value, hey, I'm winning, bitch. You losing. And I'm like, what the flying fuck? BMT, shut your jawline ass up. Oh, wait. Y'all literally clown me. But y'all ask niggas who don't have a home, job, or any financial security about cryptocurrency and how to run their fucking lives. But you don't want to ask the man who actually is living the life that you are talking about. You will ask the nigga who has failed in 2 to 3 fucking relationships or marriages, the nigga who has the fucking gonorrhea or herpes, or the nigga who fucked trannies, how the fuck to run a fucking household. When I see that shit, that's when I learned that some of y'all niggas were better off in slavery. You can't make this shit up with these motherfuckers, bro. And it's not even crazy. It's just that that's how this space has always been. Niggas like getting on panels talking about fucking Stacey Abrams. But no offense, motherfucking nigga. Black men, you voted for Stacey Abrams, you dumb fuck. Most of y'all vote Democrat. I don't know why motherfuckers don't realize that, but y'all have been voting Democrat for a long time. Y'all, I know some people felt happy when they were saying, hey, we're going Republican. But then when they were talking about, and here's the funny thing. Whenever you start talking politics with the motherfucking Manosphere Negro, somehow it goes to pussy, welfare, and goddamn slavery. It don't ever stay on the fucking topic about education, infrastructure, and if it does, it goes into some goddamn Illuminati theorem about segregation and somehow about welfare state. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck does that have to do with the conversation? Not a damn thing. So that's why I realized, yo, man, I can't. You know what? You know, one of the most things that people told me, Joe, save your peace. Save your peace. I just be watching niggas like literally niggas were online bragging to me about fucking sex bots that look like little kids. BMP, I'd rather fuck a Chinese sex robot than fuck a woman. And I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, nigga, what are we doing? Why are you telling me, why are men bragging to other men about fucking sex bots? But yet, let's go back 1 to 2 years about this Manosphere fucking goddamn shithole that has been built. When motherfuckers started having whole panel debates about if the woman bleeds, she's ready to breed. Oh my motherfucking God. Oh, let's talk about them. Let's talk about them niggas. The Red Supremes, the pedos of the fucking Manosphere, the motherfuckers that be saying, don't believe the bitch, she's lying. But then when we go look up, motherfuckers got whole sex goddamn resumes on them about shit that they done did time and time again. And I'm like, holy fuck. If the nigga looks and acts like a pedo, the motherfucker is a motherfucking pedo, bro. Nah, man. Maybe it's that black bitch lying. And I'm like, what the fuck, boy? You can't make this shit up. Like, I had to tell my kids to stop coming on the screen and talking to me because niggas were asking me about my kids. You remember that, Jay? I had to actually, I shit you not, I gotta take off my fucking hoodie. Let me tell you how weird this space got. You know it's bad when the motherfucker at Little Cece's Pizza with his family and a grown man sits at your table to want to talk to you about motherfucking YouTube. Fucking goddamn. And I had to, and my kids are just staring at this motherfucker in amazement. And I'm like, I had to tell my people to take my kids and you remember that, Jay? You remember that? We had to literally do a show to tell people in the fucking Manosphere If BMT is out with his fucking family, do not bother me. Why is a grown man talking to me and my child when we're peeing at a urinal? I never forgot that shit. Hey, after that shit, bro, I always keep my gun on me, bro. That was the most uncomfortable pissing session I ever had. Like, my son was like, why is this man talking to us, daddy? But the dude was like, yeah, man, that shit that you said on the Rumble, bro, I don't know, man. I didn't agree with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like you probably were in your right mind, or you just trying to gaslight black men, knowing how hard it is for the systemic oppression that the black woman. And I'm like, motherfucker, am I not peeing in a bathroom? I know, but I'm saying, bro, motherfucker, am I not peeing in the fucking bathroom? The fucking Mexican janitor had to say, dude, leave him the fuck alone. I mean, I don't want to have to fight a dude with my dick out. But I'm like, Lord, don't let this be how I die with my dick out in front of my son, fighting some black nigga that want to talk to me about fucking YouTube. Like, don't let this be how I die, Jesus. Let me go out any other way. But don't let this be how I die. The nigga feeling salty because what I said on fucking YouTube. I can't make this shit up, bro. I can't make, like, that's the sad thing. I wish I would make this shit up, bro. I got so many goddamn penis pictures that females have done sent me of motherfuckers in this space. Nigga, if I were to blacklist this fucking space, I shit you not, dude. Listen, bro. Y'all, black men in the Manosphere. Black men in the Manosphere. Stop making pornos. Stop making pornos. Let me tell y'all this shit right now. And we know what we done seen y'all exposed to me. And it's not just one, it's not just two, it's quite a few y'all niggas. If I go to the Google Hangout videos, there's a few of y'all fucking sex videos floating around. Tommy's not the only one out there making that fucking slack shit. I can't, bro. This is why I was just so done. Nothing surprised me. And I've wanted to quit this shit, bro. And sometimes I do that, man. Sometimes I be meaning to do only an hour-long show. But niggas get on here and they can't read the line that, hey, maybe BMT. Y'all don't ever wonder why I just get up and walk away nowadays? Because niggas will start talking about some vitriol of some agenda. So you pandering for the black woman. Y'all know how many times I've gone in on black women on my show? I'm very, very, very straightforward. But what's crazy is you want to be treated and dealt with like a man. But when you're actually talking to a man, you start showing up like a bitch. BNT hates black men. That's crazy because I haven't seen no man else in this space go to a halfway house, go to a men's shelter. Now, y'all like going on vacation and talking about how we need to uplift. See, here's where y'all fucking up at. You want better men, but you don't fuck with the men. You want to learn how to get to fuck the women. Just say that. That's what I get. You talk about masculinity, but then y'all have the most gayest conversations, always about downing other men. All this, I got game, I got this, I got that. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck are you, Cisco? Like, who are you? Who are you? Nigga, you trying to save a hairline that's been depleted since 1940. You balding, nigga. Let that shit go. Niggas on here talking about how many bitches they fuck. Y'all niggas be sharing the same fucking woman. And let's not get into that. This is why I said, yo, bro, I'm going my own way, man. Niggas mad I had the stepdaddy conversation when the majority of y'all are stepdaddies, or have played a stepdaddy, or have been raised by a man who was a stepdaddy. That's what's crazy about this shit. Let me read the super chat. I don't want to overlook that and respect. Please, can I restream? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That's fine. I have no problem with you restreaming it. As long as you ask for permission. See, I don't strike motherfuckers until they play my shit without my permission. That's one thing that me and all my co-hosts have agreed upon. If you're going to play our shit, at least ask us. Send us the link. You can give your response. That's fine. Red says, could you play my shit? Go ahead. Queen says, can she play my shit? I don't have a problem. As long as you ask me, can you play my shit? Free zone. I mean, I don't care as long as you ask us, but it's my copyrighted shit. And I know niggas say, well, I can play it if I want to, as long as I put fair use. Bitch, please. Nigga, we watermark. We LLC'd on this motherfucker. I don't know about y'all niggas, but we were 100% legit. We had sponsorships. We still do got sponsorship. Y'all thought we were playing? We were doing sponsorships way before niggas were doing that Cash App hard shit. I'm like, why don't y'all just go get sponsorship? Makes more sense. I don't know. Dude's talking about tricking. That's fine. But then all of a sudden y'all got a problem when dudes talk about, oh, well, I did this and do that. I want to go out and take a woman and do that. Man, that's some lame sucker shit. Okay. All right. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, this Neverland shit is old, man. Like, I done seen, like, motherfuckers talking that mad cash shit, bro. It ain't make no sense. I'm not taking a bat for nobody no more in these spaces, bro. Now, hang on. Let me show you. It be dudes that be talking the most cash shit about how other people and their lifestyles and all kind of shit. Now this blew my mind. This right here is that nigga Mad Bus Driver X's house. Now, if he's fine with living in a house like that, fine. This is a old man talking about that of women, young women that don't know him, but he's living in a house like that. Bro, if you found with that shit, and you know it's crazy, you have it where some men want people to live like that. I can't. He probably should cut his grass. Oh no, they pulled it up. They looked it up. They found out where he lived. See, that's the thing about the internet truism. They easily pulled up his stuff. They pulled up his stuff, all his information and stuff that night. His house, his car, his shit. They did that to me. Um, this, it's interesting when they pulled up my old house. I was like, thank you for verifying that I live in the house. Thank you for verifying that. Trey, are you on your second channel? You on your second channel, Trey? That's good. Nah. Morality is subjective. It is bad to kill unless you are fighting a war. If two men fight in the street, they're going to jail. If they fight for their government, they're heroes. Morality is subjective. Let's hopefully you use your words properly in this chat. But I looked at it whereas to, but I'm supposed to be doing a conversation. Somebody paid me for a conversation I'm supposed to do about modern women versus modern men. I'm supposed to do that conversation. I can't. I have to do it, but I did get paid for it. I do have to do it. They did pay me. I want to thank the person that paid me to do it. So I am gonna talk about I am gonna talk about that of modern men and modern women. Why are you playing it BMT and hating on another man's movement? Hating on the movement? You talking about the Manosphere? Talking about the Manosphere? Are you okay? He's not even up to par about the conversation. That's another thing. Like people input is probably would have been better if to debunk the talking points instead of pulling a house up. Oh yeah. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about SYSBM. Wrong conversation. You're in the wrong conversation, buddy. Definitely wrong conversation. So what his house got to do with his points made with that? Okay, hang on. Let's backtrack. I don't think y'all keeping track, but I'm glad that you're asking stuff. Okay. I remember the time when Mad Bus Driver X was making jokes in light of that of Jason Pope. I remember he was talking about Jason Pope and how it was like, what's going on, What's going on, GMT? Because I find it interesting the same guys that use the talking points, and this has nothing to do with SYSBM, but this has something to do with that of the latter of the men that have said that they are fundamentally building, right? And then when you look at that of their repertoire, their health, their lifestyle, their agency, it's in poor condition. How do we know? Because whenever we pull it up or we look at the stuff or we start going into a critique of looking at that of the situation, no, I'm not. I'm not. I can be, but I'm not. It's to each is his own. To each is his own. I'm very analytical. I'm very analytical about stuff. See, here I can go into talking about business. It's all right here. It's all right here. It's all right here. But I've always done that. I've always done that. If I want to go talk about the military or other stuff, that's fine. I'll tell you what, I'll do one step better, but I can't. I want to do something better. I want to have a discussion of a conversation. And let's keep it to 1 hour. 1 hour. Let's keep it to 1 hour. If you don't come up, then there's nothing else to go on. because you're saying that the information that gets brought up about people, which they pulled up Cynthia G's lifestyle, it looked way, 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 way better than that lifestyle. I'm just being frank about it. It wasn't. I mean, just saying, dude. Y'all asked him to dox Cynthia G. He did it. That woman's living really good. Now you get hurt that they dox one of your people, mind you. Like when they doxed David Carroll did not die that of a hero. Like motherfuckers could not even make up their mind what they wanted to even do with his goddamn shit. Like it was not that good. Like motherfucker, like I'm just noticing that the latter, that when a lot of these motherfuckers die or like they have certain lifestyles of work, it doesn't bode that well out in the end. And then you have it where people come on and they complain about shit. But then I'm like, okay, so then put up the repertoire of the work of what you're doing. I asked people like, well, where was your conversation about that or that Latina girl calling motherfuckers in on a political platform? She was talking all kind of cash shit about black boys, about black men. Now I already knew she already knew, but I gotta resign. You know where I could stay on this fucking shit, and they're gonna keep me. And I was like, damn, yeah, that's probably for the best. But they're gonna definitely get your ass the fuck up out of there. It's just the thing about it is, now look at this nigga want to come up here. No, he gonna say some dumb shit, but we're gonna entertain this one.
Oh wow, that's a great way to start out a conversation. I know this nigga gonna say some dumb shit. Come on, bro. How productive is that?
I mean, I am being productive.
No, come on, bro. Let's keep it real.
You're right.
Real conversation this time.
You're right, Trey. You're right. That was not very productive. Let me recant that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined here today by Trey MBD. What's going on, Trey?
All right, man. So you're not SYSBM. I'm not SYSBM. And here's the difference, though. I support Mad Drunk Bus Driver because his
You about to call
movement.
Mad Drunk? You said Mad Drunk.
No. I'm a supporter of Mad Bus Driver because his movement is one of anti-nigga shit. Is one of getting away from the dysfunction of the same dysfunction you speak about and the same dysfunction the Black Manosphere speaks about. So I don't understand your contention with him. Just because of a way, I mean, he could be living in a shack, an outhouse. That does not take away from the message and the talking points that him and Babatunde created and, SKC put into a great work. What does that take away?
Are they all together?
SKC is SYSBM. Babatunde is.
Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this. For the way how I hear how SKC goes over that of his hindsight, but everybody can go to church. Everybody, let's say we all go to church and how we all read the Bible, but we all don't view that of how we read the Bible the same. It's going to be different interpretation of how we understand the Bible. Like how when me and SKC talk about traveling and doing other stuff, it's not on the same contention how some other people hypersexual it or they start going into some over glorification. They're like, hey, I went out, I did this, I saw this, I got the set experience, and that's it. Or I went out.
Okay, that's the Passport Bros. We're not talking about the Passport Bros.
But
we're talking about SYSBM.
Okay, so could you honestly say that and GMT, if you want to come up, anybody can come up. It's fair, a conversation, but we are looking at that of his work. Now it's I'm looking at it from that of the contention that you're saying how the person lives the life. That should not that and the message are two different things. And
okay, if you okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I would disagree because that's like saying, well, a pastor can preach the gospel of Jesus Christ, and then as soon as you get out of church, he goes buy some scratch off tickets and some goddamn whiskey and go drink under a tree and said, damn, that was some good work, and I gotta go get a swig. And I'll be like, wait a second, hold up, dude. You just told
okay,
us.
so what did So here's the thing. That's what GMT does. Troll. I mean, GMT. That's his thing. Doxing folks. That's his thing. That's what
Okay.
his channel's about. But you know what we're talking about is something different. Which one of his tenants has anything to do with what that man's house looks like on Google, on whatever Google Maps, if that is even current photo, if he even lives there? Now, what does that have to do with the tenants and how that man lives his life?
Okay. So, all right. So I'm looking at. I'm gonna show you where I bring it into. If if you're gonna talk us about a certain lifestyle of raising yourself to certain excellence, but you're not living in a lifestyle, maybe my standard of excellence is a lot different there. That's a house that I probably could see that my family will go to say this is where we came from as grand as that. That's a
But yeah,
goddamn
but
change.
that's what I'm not understanding. BMT, inside the tenants, there's nothing that says a poor man, a middle class man, a broke man, extremely wealthy man can't live that lifestyle. Nothing in there says that. It just says that you live a certain way. Now, if a man chooses to, you know what, I don't want to live a life of wealth and abundance, but I want a more traditional lifestyle. I want to be with a traditional. I'm going to be broke, but I'll have a traditional woman next to me who support me. Hey, if we're happy broke, we're happy broke. What does that have to do with
Right? Go
his
ahead. Go ahead.
movement?
No, no, fit. Okay, and I'm about to pass
No,
over to
I'm just
Queen.
yeah.
Okay, do you talk about the wealthy? Hang on. BMT, do you talk about being wealthy while not being wealthy? Well, I'm in the well-to-do middle class. I actually talk about that of voting, lobbying. I actually talk about that of putting money into certain businesses. Y'all seen me. I think y'all have even seen me actually go over certain stuff you could put your money into for certain types of funding back towards your cause. So I speak on that of which I'm involved with. I can only speak on that what I'm involved to. That's understand. Um,
Yeah, that's
I
your
do.
line of expertise, bro.
Oh, right,
Whereas
right,
Mad Bus
right.
Driver's line of expertise is on getting men out the fuckery of the community. Show them that there's a different way to live. It doesn't matter if you're poor, broke, or ultra rich millionaire. Removing yourself from the calamity of the community has nothing to do with that.
Wait. I never said anything about marriage. I never said anything about marriage ever. Like, Trey, did you hear me say anything about marriage? Now, if we're talking
I'm
about
not on that. I'm just
right,
yeah.
okay,
That's
so I
cool.
never, so
What's
I
that?
never said anything about marriage. I don't know. You hear me say that, but I'm saying now, if we're talking about traditional, a traditional man, living or frolicking around or shacking up with random women, that's not traditional. If we're doing
There's nothing in the tenets, bro. Like I said, you're juxtaposing SY hit Mad Bus Drivers movement would say, the passport dudes that travel around the world, not Pablo Frescobar and his crew, but them other dudes that travel around the world just for, vagina.
okay. We got Queen, and then we got my homie GMT, another one of the MTs. Um, let's go. Let me get Queen out the way, and then we got GMT. We know they're looking at that of your work. Um, hey, the man is a goddamn evil villain genius, man. I fuck with him. So go ahead, Queen. What's up?
Um, it sounds to me like they just got a problem that they leaders are being exposed for the trash behind men that they actually are. Because I don't know what fuckery of the community really means or whatever, but I know I've been treated like shit. I've been married to my husband for 18 years. Okay. Never had an abortion. We promote family and all of that stuff. And simply because I'm a black woman, they want to treat me like shit, you know. So it's just hypocrisy because they don't want the actual truth or the accountability for the fuckery that these men are out here doing to community to contribute to the so-called fuckery of the community to be exposed. And I'm glad that you calling it out because they'll have you sitting up here thinking that you crazy and you gonna see what you seeing.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, GMT? What did you do, bro?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
chill it, man. Yeah, I mean, as I was telling BMT, man, I mean, what you do is what you do. What
Mhm.
BMT does is what he does. That's why I'm like, why are you bringing it up, BMT? As in, you know what I'm saying?
But I've done that before. Like, here's the thing about
Yeah,
it. Like, yeah, I've done that before. Like, here's the thing. I've talked about that before because, like, if I'm talking about like a certain standard, and I've had everybody from all sections come here. I haven't judged them, but I'm also like, if you come to the hotel and you sit at the table, you're fair to be critiqued. Y'all critique me, I can critique y'all, and that's fair. As men, we should be able to critique of each other. So if you're saying that of a certain standard that you're expecting of men, and I'm bringing up, well, okay, so let's look at the standard where we're at. Like when I brought up that of David Carroll, or when I brought up that of Kevin Samuels, or certain other men, like I said, hey, I know a lot of the black male content creators are dying, but they're talking about, hey, black men live your best life and all this other shit. But I'm like, hold up, y'all niggas are dying and going to the hospital left and right, versus these women that y'all said are fat and obese. I haven't heard any of them like kick the bucket yet. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, wait,
uh,
what's
all
going on?
right. BMT. People die every day, man. Men, women,
This
children
is going
die
out
every day, bro. It is what
portray.
it is, man.
Okay, I get you with that. People die every day, but if you're
If our
if you
creator calls us home, bro, it is what it is. That's a homecoming, man. RIP to those men. It is what it is.
okay,
Let
I
me let
just
me
go
let
ahead,
me,
GMT.
let me ask you this, Trey, because you seem to disagree with how Mad Bus Driver's past history has anything to do with the SYSBM movement or his platform. So I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. The
Sure,
tenets
no doubt.
SYSBM, I got the tenets in front of me. Number 6 says SYSBM is all about honesty and self improvement. What does honesty and self improvement mean to you?
You got to be honest with yourself, bro, and honest with those who you have authoritative control over, whether it be a relationship, with children. When I say authoritative, I don't mean like locking your wife up or your girl up in chains. I just mean like keeping her from making dumbass decisions and making her make smart financial decisions. That's where that honesty lies. Everybody else really don't matter, man. You got to be worried about your own. Now, like I said, okay, if I was broke and my girl decided to stay with me because I'm broke, I'm like, hey baby, hey, this is as hard as I'm work. This is as much as you gonna get. We gonna live in this shack. And if she's happy being next to me in a shack, it is what it is. Long
Okay,
as you keep it a buck with her.
okay. Now, number 9 says SYSBM is all about structure, family building, and leaving a legacy behind. What does that mean to you?
Same exact thing, bro. A legacy is this, man. I don't have, millions and billions to leave my kids right now. I'm working that. If I do get to that point, it'll be for my grandkids. But what I did teach my kids is how to go out there and get it themselves. That's the legacy you leave for them. They have to know that, like, hey, to live a certain traditional lifestyle, you have to live by these values. To build business, you got to be structured in your life to do these things. For my daughters, hey, you want a traditional lifestyle? You have to conduct yourself in this way. You can't be going out here acting all like this if you want to get a nice traditional husband, and raise some, nice traditional kids. That is how you leave a legacy. Now, like I said, like I said, you could do that from a shack or you could do that from a 6-bedroom mansion.
Okay, I'm so glad you said that. So now I'm to assume that Mad Bus Driver X is married to a non-black woman since he's carrying the SYSBM mantra. Now, with his non-black wife, they had foreclosures and evictions.
The fuck?
So it seems to tell me that getting with a non-black woman as a wife, it doesn't guarantee that you could build and leave a legacy,
Nope.
because how can you do that when your house that you own is getting foreclosed on and you're getting evicted and you have bankruptcies and you have civil judgments? So it seems to me that black woman can't be the problem for black men building and living a legacy when the SYSBM king, when him and his wife are getting foreclosed on. And we want to ask questions of how did you get through foreclosures or set through financial hardships? Guys like Mad Bus Driver X are too afraid to hit the panel and come on and have that conversation.
Well, bro, that's his personal business, man. I mean, and I look at it like this. If he went through all that and his wife, whatever shade of melanin she is, wherever country she's from, she stayed with him. And that's what matters to me. I'm like, cool, cool. He got a ride or die. And I'm like, if he went through that adversity and he was able to build back up and do whatever and they stayed together, cool. That's traditional lifestyle. And if you go through the tenets, which were rewritten. I'm talking about the rewritten tenets, not what Babatunde wrote. Mad Bus Driver and SKC came in there and clarified they don't mean all black women. I'm not anti all black women. You know me. I'm like, I still believe there's 9% that, are out there that got hope. I got 3 of them that are my daughters. So I, at least give them credit. However, say that just based on voting records alone, voting 90%, for the left, that hey, 90% of trash out there. But you do got a good percentage that are good. And there's nothing wrong with a dude that's SYSBM or, rocks with the movement to get with one of those women and, do the same thing. If a brother, like I've been through those hardships. A lot of dudes I know have been through those hardships. And my woman stayed with me. And I know a lot of brothers whose women stayed with them. The key is this. If you're able to fall and get back up, and still maintain your relationship and your girl stays by your side, boom, you got a winner right there.
Okay, I mean, I don't. It's like I understand. I don't see nothing wrong. Like people face hardships. I'm not. I'm not. We're all grown here. We all understand that people face hardships. Um, I just look at that as the context that people, when like it's like when I watch people do the shows about look at this motherfucker or look at that, of when other people hit certain issues or problems, those are their talking point. But then when we pull up, okay, I didn't know the motherfucker had foreclosures on his home and all that other shit. I'm like, wait a second, bro. Like, hold on. Like, you sound like you got a lot of problems going on in your life that you might
But
want to
bro,
self-assess.
yeah, why does he have to confess to you or me,
I didn't.
or GMT?
See, hold on. Nobody said anything about confessing to me or GNT. We ain't asking for no confessional booth. But it's like, be prepared. If you, when you look into the darkness, you want to call out shit in the darkness. Can you withstand it when the darkness calls out shit in your heart? So if you're going to say stuff about those individuals, it's like a politician calling out something like, when they like, hey, like, do you have any skeletons in your closet? So if you're calling out a certain cause or clause, you know how politics work. You start talking about certain stuff, pull up the skeletons in your closet. So it's only
That
natural
only
if you.
works. That only works for one side when it comes to politics. If the left is doing it, it's okay. Take for instance Herschel Walker. If Herschel Walker was freaking down with Joe Biden and he had 4 baby mamas, and he like to do criminal stuff, the left would be championing freaking Herschel Walker right now. But since he's on the wrong side, he's wearing the wrong colors, so it ain't cool. So politics, throw it out the window. SYSBM is primarily, man, bus drivers movement is primarily relationship and making the right choices for your own life, having your own agency. It's not about pleasing the dudes on the internet or the critics out there.
Okay, so if I'm correct, he came by GMT channel and he even, he had some critiques about when they were talking about it. Now, what kind of threw me off was there was a woman down on the paperwork. Am I correct, GMT? There was a woman down on the paperwork of
Yeah.
that of the SYSBM movement. Could you go over that? What was that about?
So I guess his wife is named Tyler or T Whitehead, and they have the same name as Mad Bus Driver X. So I guess she was the registering agent of his LLC that was SYSBM. And then when you pull up Mad Bus Driver's X information, that same name comes up under her maiden name with the same date of birth and age and all of that. So it's safe to assume that that was his wife who helped him get his LLC.
Okay. I mean, all
So
I see there is okay, a husband and wife teaming up doing a business together. Like, okay, they had a failed venture, maybe. They took some L's, and now, okay, let's monetize this acronym and movement. I'm like, what?
so
You're still losing me, BMT. What's wrong
well,
with that? Like, why
here's
is
the
there
thing
an issue
about
with
it.
that?
Well, here's the thing about it. I find it interesting that this space was, but I'm talking about the Manosphere. Uh, Being talked about is supposed to be built for men, by men. It seems like there's a lot of women behind the curtain that are like
Oh,
honestly that are doing the
BMT,
movement.
that's his wife, bro. That's his wife,
Uh,
man.
so you
Your
saying that?
wife isn't involved in your business at all.
Fuck no, I'm the
Okay.
one that's running the shit. What the
Okay,
fuck?
well, you know what? I'm here right now. My wife on her day off is running my business for him while I'm in this freaking
I'm,
remedial trucker training after 10. That's how it
well,
works, bro. And
well,
here's the deal, man. And this is one of the tenets, bro. And just give me a minute. This is one of the things I support Mad Bus Driver SKC with him and all that with one of the tenets because my crew, we rock the same way. If something happens to me, if I got to dip out. If my son, who ain't in the picture no more, he's up doing his own thing, or nobody, one of my, business partner male can't fill in and run the business, my wife has to do that role. That is one of her requirements. If I can't, you must do this. Fuck whatever else you got going on. If I got to step away, if I got to go take care of family or something, you will run this. What am I missing here, bro?
well, the thing about it you're missing because we're talking about that of the Manosphere and how that of honestly the Manosphere's key component builders is that of the women. Now, if you're looking at that of women, and honestly, somebody brought up a fair point that hey, any movement that talks down on sisters is whack. But let's be honest, the biggest shakers in this space that are making the money are the women content creators that are honestly using the same talk points that the men are using, and the men are honestly more supportive of the women than they are of the men. Now we can pull up that information and see that is true, that
Oh,
that the men actually support more of the women social content
What
creators actually than the
what
men.
what does that okay, what does that have to do with SYS being a mad bus
Oh,
driver, his
wait, wait, hold on.
previous his previous L's, and the fact that him and his wife are now trying to create a dub out of his acronym?
Okay, so let's look at it like this. Okay, a man is trying. An old dude is going harder on YouTube rather than that of looking at that of his social failures in budgeting in life as a man. The man has had foreclosures and issues with his money. That's a failed man in my eyes.
Okay. So guess what? Okay, so what you're saying is he
That's a
should
failed
just, you know what, accept his failures, just go somewhere, stick his hole in a freaking hole. Him and his wife should just go, hey, you know what? Let's just go live in a shack or go live in a ghetto or trailer park or whatever.
He
Let's
already
not
does
try to
it.
no, hold up. Let's not try to monetize and create a great business out of this movement that thousands of men follow around the world. Like, come on, bro. You're not making any business sense right now, man.
Wait. I'm not making no business sense, but the man
No,
has.
you're talking about his past,
Oh,
bro. Let's talk about yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Bump 3 months ago, bump
yesterday,
3 years ago, 10 years. Let's talk about boom,
Okay,
so
yesterday.
why? So wait. Go ahead.
let me ask you this question, Trey, because you want to talk about
Okay.
yesterday, today, and tomorrow. How does Mad Bus Driver X make money on YouTube when the people who watch him says he doesn't beg for cash apps and donations?
Oh, damn.
Okay, bro. That's right there is okay. That is called making money on the back end. All right. You put out a great message. You know what? You bring people to your content. What else you might do? You might start a funnel, throw out a dag on a reach page, a capture page. You capture those email addresses. Hey, if you like my content, you know what? Go ahead and subscribe to my page. Hey, if you like my page, you like my content, go ahead and buy my book. Hey, not forcing you to, but if you like it, go ahead and support. And if you like my book, hey, go ahead and buy my course. Boom. That's the YouTube formula, man. That's how you make money on the back end by putting out great content.
Okay, so you're telling me the man is trying to get the man that has a history of financial issues is going into another venture. right? And
Well, the man is in the chat right now. Drop the link for him.
the link is already down. The link is
Okay,
already down.
he's in the chat. But here's the thing, man. You're
You
talking
can come
about
up.
him personally. I'm talking about business, man. I'm talking about making moves as a man, understanding failures and losses and taking them and learning from those opportunities and going forward. However, it keeps going back to, oh, this happened, personal to personal, personal, personal. Bro, that's the difference between attacking a person's talking a point versus ad hominem attacks, bro.
You do know now. Now I'm gonna let you know right now, Trey, and Sunkiss has been watching for a while. You kind of more so put the focal point on just him when we was talking about the
No,
broader.
no, no, bro. No, I didn't, bro. I'm talking about the broad.
Wait. Sunkiss,
You're
well, we're not.
talking about his failures, bro. No, no, this is a
Well, I
men's
felt
conversation, bro.
about
Let's
too.
keep it here, bro. This is between men. Let's keep it over here with the
Good
men, man.
idea.
Me, you, and GMT.
Well, we got another person on the panel too. You're not going to tell me how I'm going to run my panel. You do
No,
know
I'm
that,
just
right?
saying. I'm not
Is
responding to
this a
Sunkiss.
male
I'll
conversation?
respond to
Because
you.
if this is a men's conversation, I remove myself.
Okay, go ahead, Sunkiss. If you like to, that's fine.
Okay.
Now it's all men. Go ahead.
And like I said, bro, I'm referring to his movement, the message. If his, alleged losses and alleged, excuse me, not alleged, but his, what we can see with our own eyes come up with his SYSBM movement. That's what I'm referring to. You, BMT, are talking about, oh, this happened to him. This happened to him. We got to judge him on his failure. We got to judge him on this. We got to judge him because he might be married to a white woman. Come on, bro.
Never brought up about a
Don't,
white woman. Never brought that up.
don't. Okay, my bad, my bad. Ken, you brought that up.
No, you added that in. You added that
Yeah.
in.
But that's the thing, bro.
Make sure you copy exactly what I said. I never said anything
Oh, okay,
about
bro. That's what you said. Okay, cool. All right,
Okay.
but MBD is here himself. I'll fall back. I'll fall back.
That's what I said, or that's what you said.
No. I'll fall back, man. MBD is here himself.
This is Mad Bus Driver X, correct? I want to make sure we got it correctly.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a while. I think it's been about 4 years since the TPOT, since me and him had actually had that of a dialogue. Are you one of the founders of I would probably say SYSBM? Correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so all right. Now we're looking at that of the Manosphere. I guess they also brought up that of SYSBM, which we can also say that would that be intertangled with the Manosphere?
I mean, if you guys want to say it, so it is. So what's up with you guys trying to dox me and
Oh, I didn't
personal information.
I didn't dox you.
I know it's the Grandmaster Troll over there, but you are copying, picking back off of that. So that makes you an accessory to that.
Okay.
That makes you an accessory to that.
That's fine.
Doxing, and it's not legal, right?
No,
so
it's
what
not
you guys are doing are not legal. No, it is not. It's not legal.
No, it's not.
So why are you engaging in that type of activity? For what point? What is your point?
Okay, so here's the thing about it. I'm pulling up that of the mirror of that of the space. Okay, so
but you got to have the right information. See, okay, you guys is put you. No, for real. Listen, no. You guys is doxing. But I'm trying to give you some. I'm trying to give you some heads up.
You're not
right.
Giving me
So I'm trying to give you some heads up before you go on with your diatribe. Okay, you got to come with some correct information.
Okay.
Correct photos, correct information.
Are you also SYSBM?
I'm the founder of it. We're talking about the doxing. Okay.
I got a question. So did you also make comments about that of? Did you also help build the tenants and stuff, right?
Yes.
Did you also speak about that of Jason Pope, the Jason Pope issue? Right?
Yes.
Okay. And were you not also making fun of that, right?
Well, Jason Pope, the man who's sleeping with all those women, giving them AIDS.
He was also making some pretty.
Right. Okay. So
now that you were doing stuff like that and other things, right?
Right.
And now when we're looking at your lifestyle, now you're shook.
No. See, wrong. See, you trying to put apples and oranges.
I'm just looking at it like.
Listen, sir. See, now you're trying to be slick. Jason
I'm
Pope,
not.
Listen,
I'm gonna tell you right now. On my panel, you're not gonna out talk me. You could have came on GMT's panel and had a talk with him. You came to my panel. You're not gonna out-talk me, old man. We can have a talk like me and Trey were talking. Let's keep it respectful. Okay? Let's do that respectfully. Okay? Give me respect. I want to keep it respectful. Now, I asked you, you said that doxing is illegal. I'm going to ask GMT. GMT, did you illegally look up his information?
No. It's all public record.
So it's public record.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you, Mad Bus Driver X, did you know your information is legally public on public record? Did you know that?
I understand that, but here goes the thing. Doxing isn't about collecting public information. It's about taking that information and trying to weaponize it against another person. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. Now, as for your Jason Pope, we didn't put out any personal information on Jason Pope. We didn't put out his address. We didn't put out where he lived at. We didn't put out his phone number. We didn't do none of that. But you guys are doing exactly that. And you're using that information to weaponize it and try to justify your talking points and then try to make it seem like, oh, this is a broke Dusty. When I'm telling you, you need to get your information correct. You're looking at old shit and then you're trying to say, oh, this is how you live it, but you don't even know how I'm living.
Okay, so hang on. So let me just do this for you. I'm gonna just hang on. There you go. So there you go. I'm just showing it right there. Even though doxing itself is not illegal, it can make.
Okay, BMT. Here's the thing, BMT.
Trey. Let me do my show, bro.
Well, BMT. Here's the thing.
As harassment, stalking, or
okay, go for it, bro.
Okay, so I'm just reading that. So I just want people to understand that if you feel that you are harassed, I can understand. If I was playing your content without your permission, you have the right, Mad Bus Driver X, to flag me and shoot my channel down for 90 days. I give you that permission. If I am looking up your information illegally, you just told me, and you heard Trey and Grandmaster Troll, you just openly told us that your information is on that of public record. So if it's that of public record of information, where did we break the law?
Well, okay, when you're dealing with YouTube policies, what you guys are doing is harassing, cyberbullying, stalking. That's what you guys are doing.
Let them continue. I want if I'm cyberbullying.
But the point being is, okay.
No. So, if you have a valid point, Mad Butcher, I'll take it down. Go ahead. I'm listening. To you.
Well, when you haven't gotten that far yet, so I mean, I just came in before you gotten further down the rabbit hole on that situation.
Okay, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you, sir.
But what's the point of all of this?
Well, we're looking at, okay, do you want to go, you want to first talk to him first about it, or you want to ask me about what my point of doing it first?
I know Grandmaster Troll's a troll. What I do want to know is, this is going around between this other guy's name is being brought up. Gino. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know.
GMT?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
No, I'm talking about GMT.
Okay,
yes.
Scoot over.
Are you peoples?
No, I'm cool with Gino. I know Gino.
No, I'm talking about GMT. GMT, are you cool?
GMT,
yes, I'm cool with Gina.
So that's your friend.
Sure.
So you're friends like that.
Sure.
Okay, so so the question is, so how long have been on your hit list? What did he send you to? After me or what?
No, it wasn't Gino from my understanding.
No, and I spoke with Gino too. Gino said he ain't have nothing to do with this. Yeah, I asked him right off rip.
So just on, what's going on, so what happened with that? GMT.
So I have a Facebook and random audience members, most of the time anonymously, send me information.
All right. Okay. So it's just, it's nothing personal. It's just, just asshole shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sorry exactly, but who am I talking to? Who's the host of the panel?
Right here.
Your name, sir. You can say
BMT.
Name, sir. BMT. Okay. So and so, what's your agenda?
No, right now I'm looking at that of the repertoire of that of the Manosphere, and we're
Okay.
looking at that the talking points, as well as that of the men's resumes that are presenting the
Okay.
talking point. Okay, so
Okay.
like we'll have it where so we'll have a man saying those cleanup men are the reason why the women do what they do, but then you'll
Okay.
have men that are living with women that are in that same definition of the cleanup men. You understand?
Okay.
Like,
All right.
so you're going to say something about a lifestyle, but then you yourself are living that lifestyle. Do you not find that as hypocrisy? Do you not find that like a hypocrite?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, okay. Like we'll have another dude say something. I'm just showing you that of these are content creators. One guy
Right.
talk
Right.
about
Right.
that of one guy talking about that of single mothers, but his daughters are single mothers.
Correct.
But I'm trying to figure out like, okay, how are you teaching the men about single mothers, but you got two of them that dwell in your own household?
Right.
Okay, BMT. Is that okay? Here's the problem with that, BMT. That man's choice. He did not choose for his daughters to be single mothers. And this is the thing with living in the United States of America. Once those girls turn 18, they have free will to do whatever the fuck they want, regardless of how we raise them. Now, if that man goes out and decides to marry, become a stepdad to a single mom, that is on him, bro.
Okay. So you're going with your point. Uh,
Go ahead.
BMT.
Okay, so you understand what I'm saying? So when you have it where as to people are talking about certain talking points, but that of the same stuff is happening in their very life, you would be looking at that like, hold on, guy, like you're telling me about this, but then you're doing the same thing.
Right. 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 So
Right.
so
So
what's your charge
you
against me?
have an ought with that. You understand me? Like, hey,
What's your charge against me?
what's your charge against you? Oh no. Hey, you're just it's not a charge. I didn't personally make this even about you, dude. I literally am pulling up. You're just that of the person in at the periphery of the shotgun blast. You understand me? Like when I talked about the Kevin Samuel,
All right, so
David Carroll's. Now,
all right, so let me
brother,
rewind it back. MBD, let me rewind it back. Let me circle it back. So BMT, yeah, BMT. Our discussion was this: is that Mad Bus Driver can't, dish out the advice he gives with the tenants and have failed in the past. Allegedly failed in the past. You can't have foreclosures and liens and bankruptcies, not recover and not, 10 years, 15 years down the road, give men advice on how to avoid said situations. That was your charge before, BMT.
That was my charge.
Is that your charge?
Yes.
Oh, wait, how's that a charge?
I mean, are you saying that's what it is? I mean, that's what you're arguing, or what?
No. So first of all, I didn't have to bring up SYSBM. That's kind of his conversation with me.
Bro, it's okay. Right. I mean, what is
the
deal?
No,
what's your beef? What
I'm saying? Listen to what I'm saying. Because that was a conversation. Goddamn, my dog's too active. He's going out the room. What I'm saying is this: when people talk about a certain lifestyle or they talk about certain way of life or how they should live or maneuver, and then we like even for me, I talked about how people even dox me and brought up my family and my lifestyle, and I was like, you know what, I'm fine with that. I'm okay because I can't speak about something that I myself have not already either doing or gone through, or something I have not experienced. Like I can give my interpretation. That's fine. So I talked about
if you're giving your interpretation, you're speaking on it.
Right, but I only speak about. I always tell people I only speak about stuff that I myself have dealt with.
So avoiding getting into debt, even though you yourself has gotten into debt, you're trying to tell people not to get into debt. You can't speak on it because you've gotten into debt. This is what you're telling me.
Oh no! Listen, I mean, if I owe somebody money, I guess that would be debt.
Okay, well, I understand, but I'm saying you're saying that a person can't give advice because of what?
Okay, so
they're not living. I understand that, bro. Break it down.
Okay, so all right, so we have it where as to men are telling other men about financial responsibility.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, but then if you look at them and their financial responsibility, and and you look at their resume, would you not question that of the person giving advice? That's like a master who literally said, "I never got the black belt, but I'm gonna tell you how to be a black belt."
Jay Morrison makes millions. Black folks give him millions. Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to save kids, but he can't even save his own kids. Sa Netta and them talked about you brothers need to stay away from white girls, but he's, finds them attractive himself. Shit is a spectrum, right? Yes, it is. It's hypocritical. But what I'm trying to understand is this: I don't give out financial advice. So what?
I never said you did.
Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody ever said you did. But then you do but now it was brought up that I guess you're starting a business or you got a business or something like that.
God. So you can't start a business because you went broke back in the day?
I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean, I already got it. I already have this business. Yes.
Okay.
It's been up for. I mean, come on. What is the charge against me? How are you trying to make me the example?
Are you making it? Okay. So here's the thing about it. Do you not like being looked at under the microscope? If you're a leader, is it fair not to be able to look at that of the example of the leader?
Okay, that's not a problem. But the problem is you guys, you and Mr. Grandmaster Troll, are doing this on a low to try to get other people.
At BMT, you know SYSBM is trademark, bro.
Trey, let him speak for himself. Come on now,
when you guys do that, you know that your fan base tries to enact on those informations they already have, thanks to Grandmaster Troll over here.
Okay, I got a question. So I'm asking you.
So now, thanks to Grandmaster Troll over here, he putting my family in a certain situation because he went out and decided to collect information and put it to his audience, knowing the type of audience that GMT has and what they would do with that information. Since he's weaponizing the information, no problem. My thing is this: what is your beef, or why are you using me as an example? So tell me, where am I a hypocrite? BMT, that's right. You're BMT, right?
I am.
Okay, and he's GMT.
That's GMT.
Okay, so BMT, since you're the host here, what are you saying that I'm a hypocrite of?
Okay, so when I hear men talk about that of excellence or living in a certain type of lifestyle, but then now you're saying YouTube is putting your family in a certain predicament. First of all, I'm curious, what predicament are they putting your family in?
Okay, so you jump two different subjects. You're talking about people living a certain type of excellence. So let's work on that. Well, what do you mean by excellence? What are you saying that I'm saying that I'm a hypocrite of when I'm talking about brothers trying to live a certain type of excellence?
Can I respond?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you familiar with the SYSBM tenets?
Yes. What's going on?
Did you write the tenets?
Yes. Well, no. Baba Tude, wrote down the tenets. I approved it. So go on.
Okay. So do you know what tenet number 11 is, or would you like me to read it to you?
I got the book right here.
Okay, so it says SYSBM is all about the increase of one's finances and assets, as well as the reduction of one's debt.
Yes.
The modern day Black female, on the other hand, has little to no concept of group economics, as well as building solid wealth.
Let him finish. Come on.
The overwhelming majority of Black women simply want to spend money to indulge in the Jezebel spirits within themselves and have no problems getting into heavy debt or bringing Black men into deep financial ruin in order to satisfy their carnal urges.
Okay. Unfortunately for you, that's not the official tenet. The official tenet's in the book. No, it's in the book. It's in the book and it's on my website. It's in the book. It's on my Instagram. It's on my TikTok. So once again, you guys failed on that. That's why we got the business. That's why we got it trademarked. That's why we got it copyrighted. It's in the book.
Now I got a question.
If you would read in the book and the tenets for number 11, that'll be totally different. So again, I'm gonna ask you one more time, GMT or a BMT. How am I living a hypocrite on what I speak about? So go.
So, all right. So let's look at this. So,
all right, GMT. Let me. Hey, man, MBD. Can I ask a question real quick?
Yes, go ahead.
But let me ask.
You know, I was about to ask. Go ahead. I'm going on. I got to use the bathroom.
Go ahead. Trey.
Can I ask a question real quick, MBD?
Go ahead. Yes,
MBD.
go ahead. Yeah.
MBD.
Yes. What's up? You can't hear me? Hello.
Can you hear? Can you hear?
Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay, so Trey, you can't hear me? What's going on? I can hear you, but I can't. You can't hear me.
Can he hear you? Damn, I want to go take a piss. Come on, Trey, get your shit together, man. Okay, so let's ask this. All right, so
it's not me, bro. I'm here.
No, yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
That he can hear you. He can hear you. He said he can hear you.
No, I think that might be GMT. Is you unmuted? I'm muted, bro. It's not my signal.
It's no, like we can hear you. I don't think you can hear us.
Mm.
The other three of us, we can hear each other, correct? Real time.
I can hear you guys. I can hear. You can hear me. I can hear you.
I can hear everybody.
Trey,
okay, if you can hear anybody, so go ahead, Trey.
Oh, I mean, I was just gonna ask in GMT, like the tenant, even though it's not official, that tenant that you wrote GMT, bro, what in there is not true? If you look at the stats, the data, just like I said before, you're talking upwards of 90%. And just like the tenant, unofficial tenant you read out, you said the majority, not all. Bro, 90% is a majority, bro.
Okay, that's cool. But Mad Bus Driver was in a situation in which I'm assuming, I could be wrong, where he was with a non-black woman, and all the tenets he listed about why to stay away from black females he was going through. So my question to be, how was Mad Bus Driver X in that situation with a non-black female?
Okay, so what drama that I went through that I'm saying folks need to avoid? That you're saying when I was with a non-black female, which I'm currently with. So
SYSBM is about the increase of one's finances and assets, as
right,
well
and that's exactly
as the
what we did.
of one's debt.
That's exactly what we did. So again, what's the point?
And that's my thing.
This is stupid. This is stupid.
No. GMT, here's my GMT. You gotta rock with me for a second, bro. Like I said before, I failed. My woman did not fail. My woman did not cause me to fail. I failed, and I built myself back up like 10 times off of what I failed, and she had absolutely zero to do with it. She just stuck by my side. What is wrong with the woman doing that? Because what I've seen in the community is when a man fails, nigga, you ain't shit. Nigga, I should have been with your cousin. Nigga, I should have fucked your best friend. Bro, I done seen it. I done seen dudes kill their woman for saying stuff like that. I done seen my homies kill themselves because they went through some shit like that with a woman. So come on, bro. What is wrong with a woman sticking by her man when he fails and builds himself back up?
I have nothing wrong with that.
Grandmaster Troll. I mean, seriously, for real. I mean, damn, that's some weak shit.
It's not weak shit. It's not weak.
Okay, so
because you was with a non-black woman and you got yourself into some financial trouble.
Right,
just like you say, if you're with a black woman, you're going to get into financial trouble. You were with a non-black woman.
Where did I say
into financial trouble?
Once again, where did I say that? See, you don't got the tenants. You don't got the tenants. So what are you talking about? Those aren't.
Is this only about black women? Is that the issue here? That
GMT, you got to do better.
Grandmaster
Troll, you got to do better, Grandmaster Troll. There's a book. Yeah, it's a book. It's official. It's written down. If you read it from the book, you can get it from Kindle or something like that. You get the official tenants, and then you could have tried to roast on that. You could have tried to dox on that, but you didn't do that. You went to Babatunde's page. He has his critique, his hard line, his the right wing of that shit, and you decide to try to use that as some way to try to clown me. And first of all, a lot of people go through a lot of shit, right? 2008, you had the financial crisis and shit like that. a lot of bad shit happened, and it wiped out a whole set of people, regardless. But we're talking about what's going on culturally in the community, as how the culture, glorifies and deifies the females of the culture, and it suppresses the men's right to choose and stuff like that.
So
this is one of the things. This is one of the things that we're dealing with. But my point being is, I'm still trying to wait for you guys to tell me where's the hypocrisy in my life.
So the hypocrisy.
Here's the thing about it. Let me say this before I give it back over to GMT. Honestly, I'm looking at a lot of the black male content creators or people, men in this space, their lives of their talking points. And then when I'm looking at that as a critique, because if we're men and we should be able to critique each other, that seems to be a problem. There seems to be a problem that we look at each other's life on the microscope. Like, honestly, I don't see the problem with that, because if you're a content creator, nobody's above that.
How about you critique the work, bro? Critique the work. Instead of basic ad hominems, bro. Critique the work.
We put the work out there. I put the work in a book. I mean, it's not that hard for you guys. It's in a book. So no, wait, hold on a second. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Okay, it's in the book, right? I'm sorry, but listen, it's in we're trying to go back and forth here, but it's in a book, right? So if it's officially in print, you should be able to go after that, the ideas, deconstruct that, instead of trying to harm somebody's family on the low by trying to dox their information and shit. To put their information out there, and then for your trolls to do something, because you're not going to do it. No, I don't. You're going to say, I don't condone violence or anybody trying to do something, but your peoples. Some peoples in your column will. So that's why you guys do it. You do it on a level to try to clown. You do it on a level to try to harass. Yes, you guys, you and your buddy.
Ain't nobody about to run down on you, Matt Buzzard. Yeah, you crazy. Let's be real.
No, you crazy. No, for real. You guys think that's a joke? No, for real.
No, but come on, y'all. There's crazy people out here. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, this has happened before. I know you guys laugh at, but this has happened before, and I had to deal with some situation before.
Well, hold up. But hold up. Now I'm gonna act now. To be fair, Matt Driver.
Right.
I've heard more of the men in this space talk about running down and doing harm to each other than a woman saying, I'm going to run down on a man in this space.
So, BMT, here's the issue, bro.
I'm just being fair, dude. And I've been here for a while, man.
Brother, did you just hear what you just said? You heard more guys talking about running down on people in this space. That's the point. Guys, dudes, these are the dudes that are doing it. You too.
Okay. Now,
BMT, here's the issue, man.
You guys.
The problem is this. The problem is this, and GMT, you said it, bro. Mad Bus Driver spoke out against the Queen. Therefore, there is a problem because he spoke out against the Queen. And that's all it is. Just like a truism says, from the top to the bottom, the dagger is all. Now, if we sitting up here as men, if we could have this conversation as men, it wouldn't be an issue. It'd be about men's agency. It'd be about men getting things done, regardless of whoever they're laying down with at night. But it can't be about that in the community. It has to be about emotions and who a nigga is fucking at night, man. Come on.
First of all, I'm gonna let you know right now. I've never brought up anything about who he was fucking. I never brought up.
Bro, goddamn, bro, did you just not say?
The problem is he didn't speak out against the Queen or black woman. The problem is there's other groups of women who will put you in the same predicament.
Oh my God, white people will do it too. White people will do it too. Oh, look at the Latinos.
Go to that tenant, bro.
Oh my God.
Okay, GMT, you got the tenants in front of you. Babatunde's the Andy official tenants say the same thing. Don't mess with strags of any race. Come on, bro.
That's exactly
man. That's an easy one, right? That's a layup. We all know the percentage is higher, bro. In every other group, and I don't play the Crayola Crown game, but in every other nationality, ethnicity, if you want to play the race game, you call it. Yeah, it's 50-50. But amongst the Black American ADOS FBA female, it's like 90-10. That's what the whole Black Manosphere is about, man. I listen to niggas complain about that day in and day out in the Black Manosphere. All my favorite black male content creators talk about the same shit every day.
Now, now let's look at something. Okay.
Yeah, they are. That's why they're jealous like that.
Let me
That's why they attack you, because they look like that.
So let me ask you.
They want me to show. I'm sorry. I'm talking to my wife. I'm sorry. I'm talking to my wife. You know, the one that I got a divorce from. You want to say something to him? But you know, you guys are amazing. It's amazing bullshit.
I don't haven't.
But he did that.
No, but
GMT.
No, but you know. Hey, but I gotta take off though. MBD salute, BMT salute, GMT man salute. Everybody got their own thing. They do their own thing. I hope we can just all work this out as men. Take it easy, battle. I'm out.
Okay, MBD. If I'm a family man by trade, if this is putting your wife and your family, all you gotta do is just tell me that in the back chat. I will take this down. I will take down this video.
Yeah, you're gonna need to do that. Plus, my man over there, GMT, needs to take down his shit.
I can't speak for that.
I know you can't speak for that, but I mean, you two are peoples like that.
But see, then that would be him censoring him.
No, well, he's here. I'm talking to him too.
Okay, go ahead.
But anyway, so I still, come on, brother, we're here. So I mean, seriously, for real. You know what I'm saying? You guys, you wanted to drag me up out of the
I'm not dragging. Hold on, wait. Nobody, see, here's the thing about it. I gotta be for real. Nobody dragged just you personally. I call the action that of the men that have the talking point, and I say, hey, do your lives align that of what you're talking about? Now, when I start doing that, it's gonna be a problem.
Right, but see what you did, what you're trying to say is you're still trying to use photos and personal information. So this, it's right. But you're piggybacking off of GMT's doxing video.
I mean, did you want me to bring up?
No, I don't want you to bring it up. Nobody answered. No, I don't want.
Angry Man is he plays stepdaddy to kids that ain't his. I mean, he does that.
That's why are we worried about that? Okay, listen, I'm not trying to, photos, people's addresses should not be posted up on YouTube and shit like that. That's what I'm thinking. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you're trying to make your argument, you can make your argument without having to try to showcase somebody's personal information to a wide audience, which will put that person at risk. This is what I'm talking about. Do you not understand what I'm saying? It's like if I would have make my channel and I would have posted your house and I would post your personal information. Listen to me. If I would have done that shit, and then I'd be like, yeah, casually talking and just showing, then the house or the supposed house you live in, and talk about who you supposed to be married and talk about your finances and stuff like that, and put up the information court documents and your government name here and your government name there and all of that shit. That'd be wrong of me. That's some dirty shit.
Why would it be wrong?
Because it's putting you and your family at risk.
Now let me say.
Didn't somebody say somebody ran up on them?
No,
somebody got ran up on.
So I'm gonna let you know. I had people wanting to talk to me about when I was at Little Cece's Pizza, right? I had different times. People, when they see me, BMT, either somewhere out there, out and about, but I'm around, they'll want to talk to me about stuff I talked about on shows, podcasts, different other stuff, and they'll want to ask me stuff. Now, the thing about it it's kind of awkward talking to another man while I'm peeing.
Right, you see how crazy that shit is? Yeah, that's the crazy shit. Somebody came up onto you while you're taking a leak. So imagine now that guy wanted to come to your house. If he's crazy like that to walk up on while you're taking a leak, what if he wanted to, hey, I want to come visit. I want to come over to the house or some shit. I want to come out and you said the house looks like got some roaches. Okay, whatever, man. Anyway, so how would you feel about that if you wants to come see your kids?
Well, here's the thing about it, Mad Bus Driver X. YouTube has a policy where you could submit a privacy complaint and you could timestamp
I already did.
Whichever thing it does.
I already did.
Oh, you already did.
YouTube,
already did.
YouTube,
did.
And then YouTube would send me an email. I hear you. And then YouTube will send me an email saying this person sent you a copyright complaint. We have a blur section where you can blur out whatever information that may appear. If you don't, YouTube will review it. And if it feels it violates somebody's privacy, they will take down the video.
Yes. I know that.
Okay. But now, here's the thing about it. I'm going to say this.
But the damage is already done.
Now, I want to ask this question. If we're trying to lead or teach black men about that of excellence of living by example, what is wrong when somebody actually looks at the person who's in that talking point and they look at their lifestyle and say, wait, either the lifestyle matches up to what they're talking about or it doesn't?
Why? My God. Because maybe, I guess you got to have some current information and shit. I mean, I thought it, don't we listen to rappers talking about how they got it from the mud? Right.
Well, hold on.
They started from. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. And they started from the bottom now they're here.
Listen, what tell us, man, bus driver? What did you get from the mud?
Right. No, I'm saying if you're talking about people coming from the bottom and now they're here, it's shit like that. They've done.
Go ahead, bro. You got it. Go ahead.
No, see it for real. Like now they living a better life than they used to live.
Okay.
So I mean, I understand what's so funny about that shit.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what you got from the mud.
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you.
Because what I showed is what you got from the mud.
Right, but that's what you're thinking. That's what you're thinking you show. You showed outdated information. I mean, you guys act like a person. No, for real, you guys act like a person. That snapshot in their life is their life.
Now, okay. So here's the thing: if you're not there anymore, then you're good. If you're not there in that kind of environment, you should be
my brother. I mean, again, oh my God, this shit is not.
I'm just saying, don't that make sense?
No.
Shit. We looking at some old.
If you have a bigger house and a new address, then you ain't got to worry about nobody running down on you.
Pad on your roof. Nigga, we can't get to you.
Boy, you guys think they're so smart, but you think like nobody can build from the ground from where they're at.
Oh, I guess
that just flew over your head. That just flew over your head, right? That just flew over your head.
It went over my head.
Yeah, so you just think that a person, I'm not even going to give you any more information than that. But, I mean, you think that a person that's got to stay with a particular kind. Huh?
I thought you moved. No, hey, they showed
I'm not giving you no more information.
I was like, damn, bro. When they showed my whole house, I said, damn, bro, that took me back.
Looking at old photos and shit. Looking at old photos.
Hey, I'll show you a picture when I used to live in an apartment. I have a picture of me living in a shitty apartment. You want to see it? I'll show it to y'all. Here's the thing. I like telling people
they think I'm broke. They thinking I'm broke like that. So because they think because they think I'm broke like that.
Hold on, man.
Because they think I'm broke like that.
Because
they don't know.
Because hold on, Matt. But
hold on a second. They think I'm broke.
Who are you talking to, man? What's going on?
I'm talking to my wife.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Go talk to your wife. My bad.
Yeah, because she's perplexed, and saying how we broke when we don't need to cut.
We didn't call you broke.
I own property, right?
You do?
Yeah. It's probably why you guys think I'm divorced.
Oh,
if you could think about it. Your boy GMT
Mm-hmm.
because he said he didn't find no marriage license, and I've been doxxed before.
No.
Yes, you did because I watched the live.
Say you were divorced.
You said no. You said you couldn't. You said I couldn't. I don't know if he's married. That might be his baby mama and all that shit like that.
What?
So that's what you said.
I didn't say that.
Yes,
all I said was this is his wife. I don't know if they're still married or currently married.
Nah, you said you said baby mama and shit like that. And it's funny. It's funny shit.
And then I also said Mad Bus Driver X could come on the panel and he could explain the situation and answer some of these questions.
It was too late. It was too late at night. I don't need to answer the questions with you guys, but I'm just doing this for entertainment. Anyways, but I do own property, right? Since some of you guys are doing the research.
That looked like a nice house, like on.
No. Well, again, who says it was that house?
Hold up, bro. Wait a second. 1 minute, you saying?
See, once again, you guys.
Now you saying who said that house? Like, come
who
on,
says?
man.
Who says? Who says that the house that I own, bro? Who says the house I own is that house? That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean, since you guys want to know, since you want to dock so hard,
so you got multiple houses?
What?
Hold up, DT. What's going on? We got a.
Is that hard for you to understand?
Man, I don't even know who this nigga is. Who are you?
I'm MBD.
So
I'm mad bus driver.
Okay. So
does everything have to be? It's hard. I know. You guys probably don't own property, so you don't know how that works.
I don't.
Right. So you don't know how that. Right. Okay.
I got welfare, and I literally got lucky and got a place. I could come out about that.
Man, I don't know, but I don't. I'm not trying to say you broke or anything like that. I just probably.
Okay. I don't mind living in the welfare housing. I'm fine.
Don't stop lying to you. Stop lying to everybody. You don't live in a welfare house. Come on now. Anyway, but seriously. So what's the point of all of this shit?
Okay, so here's the thing.
You think I'm broke, but I'm not.
I don't think you're broke. You got your own business.
You think I'm divorced, but I'm not.
Who said you're divorced?
I mean, that's what your boy GMT was like. He made that insinuation. So.
No, I said he could be divorced. He could still be married. Here's the link for Matt Bus Driver X to come explain it to us.
What, man?
He said what? He said,
does Miss MBD feel that we are implying too much on her livelihood?
Sure, yeah.
That's you saying that. Of course you gonna say that.
Of course I am.
And how is that?
Don't worry about all that shit. Anyways. So,
God, everything you still the same after 4 years, bro. You keep throwing this.
It's some clown shit. Anyway, so I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what you guys are trying to say. I'm a hypocrite of.
I didn't call. I just said. I just looking at people's livelihoods.
Okay, I mean, but okay, all right. You're looking at people's livelihoods. GMT, what's up?
Like I said, I looked at the tenants that wasn't in the book, but I was going off the tenants that Baba, whoever his name
but
is,
you gotta
wrote down.
Right.
And when I looked up your information, you appeared to be in a lot of debt that you couldn't handle.
Appearances are not accurate. So you should have looked in the book.
So those bankruptcies, civil judgments,
bankruptcies,
all of those wasn't true.
The eviction. What are you talking about? Eviction? Maybe I don't know. They're probably talking about the apartment that I left a long time ago.
Oh,
you lost an apartment.
It's not even yours.
It wasn't even mine. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so wait. So you staying in somebody else's apartment?
No, it was my apartment, but I left it to somebody when I had to move. Because I was making a power move in my life, so I moved, and the person that stayed didn't keep up with the bills. I left them the place, and they let it go to shit. But so what? That eviction. So you have businesses. I traveled across the country, doing some businesses and shit like that. Sometimes shit works, sometimes shit doesn't work. Businesses fail. You get into debt. That's what bankruptcies are for.
Yeah,
the president of the United States.
I lost a business.
One of the presidents.
I lost a business bus driver.
Right. So the president of the United States had bankruptcies. The last one, not this one, but the one before, had multiple bankruptcies. He's still a multimillionaire and shit. Right. That's what you're supposed to use bankruptcy for. You're not supposed to just sit on the damn debt to sit on your credit for life, you use the system that is already there. So you use the bankruptcy system to clear your shit, so they could send you some new credit. You use the debt. That's what you're supposed to use. Use the debt to build wealth. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So, because of that happened 10 plus years ago, I can't talk about, brothers traveling overseas and shit like that.
I mean, yeah, you can.
Or finances.
Hold on now, man. But we never said anything about that you can't talk about that. I've never censored you on what you want to talk about. I've already traveled around the world, so I never said, hey, you can't travel. I never said that you can't expand your options.
Right, but my thing is, the way you guys are doing that shit when you're doxing, when you're trying to critique people's lives, why don't you use the blur section out every now and then and shit like that? Why do you got to put a person to where they got to go and they got to field off freaks calling them and shit at night, trying to leave messages and shit? Why you guys got to do some shit when you got to worry about somebody trying to say?
Bus driver, who's calling?
Well, we got calls. I got calls and shit.
You got weirdos calling you late at night, calling you
weirdos calling. Yes.
Y'all stop calling Mad Bus Driver X, bro.
Which means now now we're just gonna have to change the number anyways. But my thing about it is this: you guys, when you do that shit, that's irresponsible to do that shit. And you play behind the scenes, behind the veil of we're trying to critique their lives, but that's personal information. Even though you say it's out in the public, but the fact that you compile it together and then put it on your platform, knowing the people that you have subscribed to you, that shit is that's reckless.
I mean, but haven't they? Okay.
And still, I don't understand where the hypocrisy. You guys still have not. Okay. Now, seriously, GMT, brother, what the fuck are you? I mean, get to the nitty gritty. I mean, goddamn.
The nitty gritty is
right.
Yeah, GMT, he wants you.
You say black women are the cause for all of this dysfunction.
Yes.
You found yourself in some financial hardships, and you were able to overcome. Hold on, let me finish.
Right.
You were able to overcome that, restructure your debt. Self-improve and come out better. Why doesn't that part get talked as much as stay away from the black witch?
Because I try to tell you guys that if you watch the video, we try to not put the emphasis on the black witch. We try to put it on what we call the scraggle daggle, or the strag, or whatever you will, which any female could be. But we live in a culture, the black culture, and you two know it, that the ladies out here are raising men to be very ineffective in life. Men that are out here harming other men. And men that can't compete in general society. I deal with that shit every day. Broke ass motherfuckers every day. That's what I deal with. Right? Men who can't buy shit. Black men who can't buy shit. Trying to help them out. Black men that need help every day. Grown ass men that are older than me. Gray beard men still dressing like. Listen to me. Listen to me. Because these dudes were the dudes that were young, running them streets back in the 90s, selling that dope, trying to impress them ladies and shit. Got a bunch of baby mamas. These dudes got multiple baby mamas that are now grown, who don't need these men no more for child support. And so they get kicked to the curb. They got felonies. They can't get jobs. And now they're sleeping on park benches and shit. I see it every day.
Okay, now,
right? So you're asking me, I'm talking about, black women and all that shit like that. Anyways, fellas.
But is that not
finances is just one leg of the situation. We talk about, I rarely even bring up finances. So why are you even trying to use the whole finance angle when it's more of the cultural angle that I speak of?
Okay, now here's the thing about it. Okay. The majority of home ownership is what? Black men or black women?
You're probably looking at black women to be the majority of home ownership.
Right.
In amongst the black community. That's the point. Now, black men need to get more home ownership.
Okay. Now, is that a choice, or is that being forced?
A choice on who?
The men.
No, it's their choice. Yes, that's the whole point. It's their choice. they're choosing to lay down with these ladies. Yes.
Wait, hold on, wait. Now, hold on, MBD. What does laying down with a woman have to do with you buying a home?
Because these guys are laying down with multiple women, having multiple children out of wedlock, and that causes a debt on them due to the fact that child support, them having to go back in and out of court, in and out of jail, all of that shit. That's one of the major.
Is that all men?
No. Of course, it's not all men. We're not talking about all. I don't speak, in absolute.
Can I ask you a question? I just came up here. I just really wanted to ask one question, Joe.
Yes.
Have you sought therapy?
Goodbye.
Why do I need to seek therapy?
I'm just curious. Have you tried therapy? Have you tried a therapist?
Goodbye.
No.
Why?
Because I don't need therapy.
Because it seems like you have a lot of deep-rooted issues with women and men, actually. So I was just curious if that was the way you were raised, if maybe you got picked on a lot in school. So maybe there was some issues that you need to work out with a professional.
Right. See, it's always, it's something wrong with you and not the community.
No, I just asked the question.
You guys I told you no.
Okay, because I've had therapy. I've been through therapy. So
okay. All right. So you've been through therapy. Does it change the fact of what we're seeing out in the streets?
And damn it, when I start agreeing with the hood conservative, I know shit is fucked up. But yeah, that's why I asked you, because it seems like you have a lot of issues with things that you can't control.
Does it change? Of course, I know I can't control those issues.
So then why do you care?
But what do you mean, why do I care?
Why do you care what the next nigga is doing? Or whatever the next chick is doing? Why you care?
I don't give a shit of what they do.
Because you just got finished giving a whole soliloquy about black men going to court and sleeping on park benches.
Okay. See, so have you watched any of the videos I've produced?
I honestly, this is the only channel on the Manosphere that I watch. Joe knows that.
Okay,
I've been on the show since the start.
I don't fuck with Manosphere.
I don't fuck with y'all. So
all right. So I mean, I can't. I would have to go through a whole soliloquy of educating you.
You don't have to educate me, baby.
Yes,
you don't have to educate me, baby.
Okay, so we're done. I guess I gotta go. Go.
Damn, that was easier than I thought, Joe.
No, it wasn't. I mean, I'm still trying to wait for them to seriously get into what's the point of what they're trying to do.
Now, here's the thing about it, MBD. So here we have it as to if we have in JI, this has nothing to do with financial abortion, JI.
I just wanted to ask him one question.
Of course, you want to ask your hero a question. Go ahead.
Now, to the brother, the bus driver guy. I don't know who you are. I don't watch your channel. Do you agree that men should have financial abortion rights?
Damn it, J.I.
The fuck, J.I. The fuck. This has what the fuck?
So if you're talking about men should be able to say that they don't want to have no responsibility for a child that they didn't want. Yes.
Okay, so you're okay in my book. All right, y'all got it. I'll chime in as I see fit. Go ahead.
Sign J.I.'s petition. J.I. has a petition. You can go sign it.
So I got a question for the Mad Bus Driver. Somebody put in the comment section, the Mad Bus Driver used to have a channel for a couple of years that failed. He was a pro-black business in black market zones. Then he turned into this tin hat weirdo for money and a successful YouTube channel.
What?
What channel are you talking about? I never
you
had.
You had a financial channel?
No, I did not have a financial channel. So I need you to clarify that, because I had multiple channels, but they're all Mad Bus Driver X channels doing the same thing that I'm doing here now. So I don't understand where that came from. That's a total lie right there.
Yeah. Can I say something for a minute?
Yeah.
And I'm going to hop right off because I'm listening to this conversation. Now, this is coming from someone who don't really agree with every single thing MBD says and does. But my thing is this. Can we just stick to debating his talking points? And that's for those who don't agree with what he's saying. Why are people sitting here trying to personally attack the brother?
Because they can't debate it. They can't debate the talking points. So that's why they ask if you got to go to therapy, because there's something wrong with
that's not that was asking a question.
I mean,
So-
but
your intentions was not good when you asked that question.
No.
Nah, you was trying to personally attack him with that.
No, I ask every black man that, every single one, if you seek therapy. In this day and age, in the United States of America, every black person need to be in therapy. To miss me with your bullshit.
And I call bullshit on that. You did not have any good intent when you came on the panel and asked MBD, do you seek therapy? Get out of here with that, man.
Whatever.
Like I said, I could read bullshit from a mile away.
All right, move along.
And I'm not trying to argue with you, Mama, but you did come with bad intentions,
literally are
man.
arguing with me.
Like stick to debating the guy's talking points.
Whatever.
That is it.
You're literally arguing with me, but move on.
Well, let me ask you a serious question. The guy that was just talking.
Yeah, it ain't about financial abortion, but that's
just let me ask him just once. Do you agree that men should have financial abortion? To the brother that was just talking.
This nigga. Yeah,
it's just a yes or no. I'm not even going to debate it. But just do you agree? If the bus driver dude said he agrees, so he good in my book. I don't watch his channel. I don't know who he is. But do you agree, sir?
Just say yes.
Are you speaking to me? You speaking to me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
All right, we good. There we go. We good.
But I don't think the topic is about financial abortion, so let's respect BMT.
We about to let J.I. go because that's all he needs to find.
That was my last one, BMT. I'm part of the conversation.
All right, but thank you, BMT, for inviting me on the panel. I'm just saying, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me ask you something, Wick. Is it wrong? Now I'm gonna ask you two things. The first question is: are a lot of content creators in the Manosphere living hypocritical lives of what they build content on?
Well, a lot of them have done hypocritical things. So to a degree, I have to say yes.
Is it wrong for a man if he's a said leader of a talking point or a movement to be critiqued about talking point or a lifestyle if he's leading a certain type of movement or change? Is it wrong for other people to look at him?
I don't have an issue with criticism, but then there's a difference between critiquing a person's talking point and just speaking about this person personally. You know what I'm saying?
No, because this is the problem, Wacky. We're trying to get some clarity as to the SYSBM lifestyle and how Mad Bus Driver X says it. So I got the tenet 11 right in front of me, even though Mad Bus Driver says it's not in the book. A tenet that another thought leader puts is SYSBM is all about the increase of one's finances and assets as well as reduction of one's debt. The modern day black female on the other hand has little to
to be fair
of group economics. Let me go ahead. Let me finish.
To be fair, he already said that that's not his thing.
So
J.I., you just said you only asked about financial abortion.
We're trying to find the roadmap that Matt Bus Driver X took with his non-black wife. How he's able to own multiple properties, and we have yet to get the roadmap to show these black men how he went from being in foreclosure and bankruptcies to owning multiple properties.
Like, I got to tell you all
that. But to be fair, he already said that wasn't his point, though. He said that point that you read wasn't his. So to bring it up again kind of shows the disingenuousness, just from a logical standpoint. If you told me you said X and I said, no, I didn't say X, and then you keep trying to say I said X, then I know you don't care about what I really said.
But what I'm pretty sure that's in the book is
you're not pretty sure that's in the book.
Legacy and building wealth for black men.
So let me get
the book.
I'm pretty sure that's
you need to read the book. No, you don't pretty sure. Just read the book.
So are you telling me it's not in the book?
Just read the book.
Are you telling me it's not in the book?
I'm not telling you nothing. Read the book.
Okay.
You have to buy his book.
Right. It's a business.
I ain't mad at him for wanting to get paid. I ain't mad at him. Let the man get paid.
My thing is this. Hold on. Let me say something. All right, I'm mad here. I'm just saying, attack the talking point. Don't attack the man. That's all. I'm out.
Let the brother get paid. Buy his book.
So when I'm looking at that of the Manosphere, and I'm looking at a fair critique of the Davids, Carols, the Kevin Samuels, the men that are pushing that, hey, I'm living a better lifestyle, but I stopped fucking around with this type of energy or community. And I'm like, okay, cool. But then if I look through my window or my glass and I see your lifestyle, and it's like, wait a second. That's not what the hell y'all were talking about on the panel 2 miles ago. Or y'all were saying, hey, the welfare state, this and that. And then after that, we start looking at you or the group of people. Like, I can't tell you how many men that we don't look at are A, living with their parents, B, living lower income, goddamn C, motherfuckers are goddamn
talking shit from a pallet,
violence, or talking about consensual sex, ages and shit. And then we're like, okay, where the fuck is this space going? Because if y'all are going on that, and then we start looking at that, then men start saying, wait, BMT, you can't talk about that. Hold up. So y'all can speak on that, but then when other people bring it under the microscope, they can't talk about that. That's bullshit. You can't say
you guys.
You're above reproach.
No, this is a joke because you guys still don't want to talk the talking points. You're doing high-hammered attacks, and then on top of that, damn. I thought the talking points you were talking about finances or culture or whatever it is. Those were your talking points. It's just the reason why you're trying to say what these people's are or my personal life, what it's really about.
Well, we didn't make it about. Well, to be fair, we didn't make it solely about your personal life, but we looked at, to be fair, other men's personal lives. Hell, and Jay will tell you, I've been doxxed. Have I not, Jay? I've been doxxed actually like so many fucking times. After a while, they're like, "Damn."
And the irony is, you've been doxxed by people who live shit ass fucking lives. That's the
right. That's the irony of the shit. I'm like, hold on.
Let me say this to the guy, to the troll, not to the troll guy, but to the bus driver guy. I've never known BMT to dox anybody, so I don't think BMT has doxed you. Or are you saying that BMT has doxed you? I've never known BMT to dox anybody.
Many years that I've been on this doing BMT, I've never pulled up anybody's personal shit. But
BMT leaves the families out of it. He doesn't dox people.
Faggot to do it on your channel, bro. That's some whole shit.
You did what now?
Go ahead.
I'm talking to you, BMT. This is some whole shit that you're doing, bro.
Now what's the
I'm
whole
saying
shit?
Because
he came in hot.
Here's the first fucking thing. This is the only nigga I ever seen that ever make a fucking small look extra large in my life. But I'm gonna go past that. You gonna let this little SpongeBob square box bear ass armed half ass nigga put up information about this man on your channel, dog. So yeah, you didn't dox him yourself, yeah. But you might as well let him do it. You might as well have done it because you let him do it.
How did I let him do it? What do you mean?
Because you pulled up his video.
Yeah, he on his own video. He literally just talked about the name of his own doggone wife on your channel, dog. I heard it in real time.
Okay,
come on, BMT, man.
So hold up. So let's look at,
bro. I gotta be honest with you, bro. I'm really disappointed with you. I understand you wanted to try to be balanced. I understand you want to have a conversation between black men, black women. You want to try to call it down the line. But this bullshit here is a fucking bridge too far, bro.
Okay, now let's look at this. When there was a woman that literally was talking about going out there on her personal time and dating her students, none of the men got mad at me when I got at her. Now that I did that show.
BMT.
Now hold on. I'm just showing you. There was a woman on my show that I literally went at that was dating her student. Where were you guys after that?
And did you happen to have someone on there to come on your panel that give you her information in a video they made? Did you do that?
I got the information myself.
And did you give it to?
Hold up. Another content creator actually came up and confirmed it, and then she tried to renege, saying, "Well, I just took him out to Subway." It was, remember that, Jay? It wasn't that deep. I just took him
no. I want to clarify something.
Okay, what the fuck? You taking students to Subway on dates?
Folks got mad because we didn't get in her ass more. When the deed had already.
No. Excuse me, sir. I don't give a motherfucker what you got to say right now. I'm talking to you like that.
Calm down. Calm down.
No, don't talk to me like that. I ain't your bitch.
This is some
I ain't
fucking
your bitch.
bullshit.
Don't talk to me like that.
It really is some bullshit, BMT. And it's really fucked up for a lot of this kind of nonsense to happen.
Wasn't nobody even talking about you.
It's really fucking. It really is fucking disappointing.
I got
really is, bro.
I'm gonna ask you truth. I'm gonna ask you this on everything as a man. Do I ever tell you or any other man how to run your panel?
Bruh, there is a right way and a wrong way to do things.
Be fair, bro. Do I ever tell y'all how to run y'all panel? When y'all are going in, do I ever say, hey, stop doing what you're doing? Have I ever? And I've been in the chat. I've never told y'all.
To be fair, I've spoken about some controversial things, and BMT has let it ride.
So
yeah, to be fair, I've said some very controversial things, and BMT has allowed me to say it, and it was very controversial.
It's gonna be a brief second.
So hold on. So wait, Trey, when you say whatever you want to say on your panel, do I ever come in your chat and say, I don't think you should not say this? Children, whenever you going in and you doing your shit, do I ever tell you how to do your stuff? I've never gone to anybody's shit and tell them stuff.
No, you have not.
You know what?
MVD, you don't got to do all that shit.
Right.
You don't got to do all that. Like
you're right. You're right. No. You're right, BMT. You're right.
So I let you rock.
It's your house.
I let you rock as a man out of respect. I may not agree with your household, but that's your household. You are your channel, your household. I'm finding it interesting when other men will say, BMT, I don't agree with this in your household. Hold up, nigga. I don't go to your household and stomp mud in your fucking house. I don't do that shit in y'all fucking castle. But y'all come to my castle and want to critique how I run it. If you, again, it's finding it interesting. You say, hey, BMT, you should not say this. Now you want to critique. That's fine. Critique. But then make sure you keep that a buck. If I come over there, oh, here you go, BMT, you bitching, you complaining. No.
No. You want to know what about me? I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you came over and you saw anything that I said, and yeah,
this dude is screaming at the top of his fucking lungs.
Yeah, I know I do. A lot of people have told me, sometimes in chat, sometimes in back chat. Look, bro, some of the things you say are extreme. Everybody in the gulag says that I'm probably the most extreme one out of the group because I let it rip. I take the criticism because you want to know why? I know that what I say is harsh, but you can't say that it isn't true.
So what about what
I didn't have
because I don't allow women to talk. That's your channel, Trey. That is keyword, your channel. That is your channel. I never told anybody how to run.
Come on,
No. I'm just saying, dude. I find it interesting. Y'all have conversation on my channel of what motherfuckers y'all will never be able to talk to holistically. But I allow y'all to actually, as long as they don't get too outrageous, to have the conversation. Now, when motherfuckers are stopping in the Hotel Continental, and I'm like, okay, we're having the shit. Did I kick Mad Bus Driver off the shit? Mad Bus Driver, did I ever kick you off or threaten to say I'm going to kick you off the shit? I'll let you get your shit off.
Okay. Yeah.
Did I call you out your name?
No.
Did I disrespect your family or call them any type of thing? I was very respectful. Now I'm asking. I understand truism. You feel the way you feel. That's
all right.
Cool.
You know what? You're right. Okay.
Come on now.
Fine.
You're in Earth. Right now, you're in Mars. You're the Earth Federation. You came up to my colony.
You're right. Here's what I'll do then. In this regard, it doesn't matter. Now, people want to bring up the fact of 0.11 or 10 and 11 of SYSBM, so far as what the little noodle arm prick had to say. Fine. The man had a setback. He had a setback and literally improved his life. Unfortunately, what you will find with the Daggle breed, especially the Daggle itself, is that is not the case. You'll see
what is a Daggle breed?
Fronting, flossing. All
what is
day,
a Daggle breed?
Day.
A black china, a ratchet broad, can come in any colors, any shape. A broad that comes disrespect.
The mirror.
I'm not up on the YouTube terminology.
Yes, but that's what it is. So I hope that clears it up for you.
But I saw that. No, hold on. Because I heard that little dig. The mirror. I heard that little dig with your yelling ass. Calm the fuck down.
But what you got up to say, but Dabble? Thank you. The Daggle.
Dumbass.
I know.
You the one screaming. You was yelling so loud, my dude came out the next room trying to figure out who the fuck was talking to me like
so that. Now, which is more annoying to you? Me talking regular or me screaming?
You're annoying in general, but I'm saying the screaming is really like ridiculous.
I do try. Getting back
yourself
to the
up, huh? You cracking yourself up, huh?
The fact that this man had a setback and he just did a rebound from it. How long ago was that, MBD? Like years ago? From what you're going
10 years
right
ago.
now?
10 plus.
This is some pathetic ass shit. This lets you know that you daggle loving, maggle minded, mental minions of the mental fucking maggle militia are thus that fucking weak that you got to dig up shit from 10 years ago, long before this man made any kind of a come up now. Now the man is in the position that he's in, and do you want to know why it was easy for him to do it? Because he actually was with a woman and not some discarded side bitch that already had it imprinted within her to hate your very black male existence.
Okay. Now,
all right, to bring this back full circle for me, I got lost in all the maggle-daggle circles. So what are you upset with BMT about?
Right.
The reason why I was upset with that was because what was going on with that. I don't know why you didn't hear that earlier. I was pretty loud enough. The Strag over there said I was, so I don't know how you couldn't hear me, but that's fine. BMT made it clear what it was. I get that. Fine. I cannot control what he's doing. It's his choice. It's his channel. So I have no particular pull with that. Still some whole shit, but I get it.
Georgia, and you have a right to feel the way you feel. But do I ever come over to your channel and try to critique that? There are plenty. Ever try to critique that of what your channel does or so?
Bro, to be honest with you, you come in and you come right back out. So I don't even know if you hear anything long enough on it. Like I said before, my channel is slow.
I enjoy your Broadway shows. I enjoy you doing Broadway singing, show tunes and stuff.
But as a matter of fact, you actually did, because every time, because you called it Broadway. Now it's just me freaking just singing and trolling. You literally talking about. I'm freaking doing like I dream a dream of days gone by. Like I'm doing Broadway shows with you and shit. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing what I do. That's part of the arsenal. You know what I'm saying? It's just what I flow off with. But it's just this is just something that just it's just ridiculous, bro. Like, come on, why are you going?
Okay, now here's the thing. Now here's the thing
like
about
it. I don't like. Can I say this? Can I say this? I don't really agree with letting some. You can't even call him a troll. This fucking hobgoblin looking motherfucker. Get up there and fucking do that on your shit. I get it. Now, I would say this. I can't speak for NBD. I think I would maybe make a suggestion or a request that maybe you took that part out of the stream. Honestly, if you take that part out, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I get that. But I would probably make that request if that was possible, if you could take that one particular part out.
I already did make that request.
Now, here's the thing about it. One of the co-founders is literally, actually, 3 of the co-founders of the channel are here. They're going to, I do not make a sole decision by myself. I literally told people there are joint channels. BMT is bigger than what people think it is. Actually, this channel's old.
So then it's not your. So then it's not your home. Then,
yeah,
you're basically living in an apartment complex.
Yeah, pretty much. This is like my one day. This is my one apartment still here in that of the Manosphere ghetto. Other than that, I've been done left this shit a long time ago. Now, as far as it goes, I do try to be a fair balance of hearing people out. I will push that of the conversation of, hey, about this coming down. I'm going to push for that.
I'm not saying take the whole stream down.
I will push. Understand that. But I'm being fair. I have gone to plenty of spaces where I know motherfuckers don't like me, and I have talked to them. I have allowed people to come up here. Truism, you know how they feel about you. I still bring you up. JI, shit, the world hates JI. JI still comes up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can always predict what JI is going to say, to be fair. Like, I don't...
JI's my little cousin, man. I'm ready for my little nigga. He
but
just,
hey, to be fair, I didn't call her a strag. At least I didn't call her a strag. The other dude called her a strag.
JI, we have a mutual respect. I feel like JI and I, we have come a long way, and we have a mutual respect for each other.
I knew
the irony. Hold on. Let me finish, man. Let me finish. The irony with JI is that he when he talks about financial abortion, and no, I don't agree with that, but that's another conversation for another day. But the thing is, he
MBD,
says the things that they agree with. So I don't understand why they hate him.
Bro. Okay. I basically came up with it, you know, just to try to kind of help out with this because this is just crazy, man.
What I didn't like, can we just do away with doxing altogether, BMT? Okay. I have been doxed since I've been to this space about 7 times. After a while, they saw the consistency of my lifestyle. I've been swatted twice. And I don't wish swatting on nobody. And I'm sure people know what swatting is. I've been swatted.
So how did they swatted you? They got your information, correct?
Oh, no.
They spread your information around, correct?
I'm gonna tell you. Because originally I used to do guns on our channel. We used to have firearms.
I remember that. I saw that.
What happened was people were saying that was dangerous for my children because my sons were taking apart AKs and M4s and properly helping me show how to put them together. And that was dangerous for my children. So guess what? They called the police and said, I am putting my family in a dangerous situation. The police, the sergeant that came, the lieutenant that came, said, we watched your videos and we're coming because, mind you, they don't have to know who you are. Like, people can swat you. Like, they can watch Twitch streamers or TikTokers. You can easily get swatted. Like, motherfuckers can swat you. It's just that the fact that people have done that, they doxed my family. They doxed my... The motherfuckers try to fire me from my own goddamn company. I fired myself and came back.
So what you do is repeat the process because it happened to you. You're just going to just roll the process over.
If you understood how this is, and you went through that, just to have this dude come up on there and just play the video and just say the same thing that's related to this man.
I never asked him to show.
I understand you did that, but when he said that, you should have. It would have been a good idea to call. Yeah, yo, man, clip that. That would have been a good idea.
Why would you have a known doxer on your channel after what you went through?
Well, okay, so here's the thing about it. And I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you why. The same space that I'm in, though, we talk about this Manosphere Brotherhood, is the same motherfuckers that have doxed me many times.
So you're a hypocrite.
But hold on. But then we'll sit at the pan. But then we'll get mad when they say, "Look at my lifestyle." But I'm like, okay, let's show all our lifestyles since we're all.
So you're a hypocrite.
How am I a hypocrite?
That's this. Come on, bro.
Because
think about what you're saying.
What happened to you was not right. You did not like what happened to you. What they tried to do to your family. You're fine with what they did to your family. You're fine with what they did to your family.
You know the beautiful thing about it. And them showcasing my lifestyle only proved that I am what I say I am.
Right. So my thing is, you're fine what happened to your family, correct? That they put your family in jeopardy.
I have a family. I have money. I have business. I have houses.
Okay. Me. So you're fine with people doxing people and putting them in jeopardy. So what happened with you when you got swatted? That could have went left.
How?
You could have got shot. I mean, people got killed during swatting.
Yeah,
Are you trying to say? Do you trying to say that never happened? So maybe you wasn't. No, really swatted.
I never said
maybe
that.
You wasn't really swatted. Maybe you're just embellishing the story. Maybe you wasn't really swatted. Swatted is when they come in, and they bring your ass out, and they with the guns ablazing. They don't call you. Hey, I saw some of your videos, but we're gonna come over anyways and swat you. No, they show up. They show up.
Okay, so first off, let me explain how swatting works, dude. So first off, the thing about it is anybody knows that if the law enforcement is already in your house and they already have their rifles at the ready, I mean, you would have to be a pretty fucking retard to go run over and go grab a rifle or a firearm.
What are you talking about? I'm not talking about that.
No. I let you talk. You would have to be that of not in your right mind to go grab something like that.
What are you talking about, man?
You're talking. Well, I'm telling you how.
I'm talking. They called you. They called you. You said they called you. Told you we watched your videos, but we're coming over anyways.
They called you. Who called me?
You said that. You said that earlier when you said you got swatted.
Okay, when you get swatted, I doubt they're going to call you. Say, hey, we're coming over to swat you.
But that's what you said. But that's what you said.
Okay, this guy. Listen, dude, I'm really trying to go and try to actually help you on this one.
No, you're not. You're not helping me out.
Okay. All right. I'll tell you what. Did I tell you to cam up and show your background?
No, I showed the background to show you that, my room is better than a lot of the people who were saying that I'm not living my lifestyle rooms are.
Okay. So you showed us your bed, you showed us your TV, you showed us the stand that your TV is on, you showed us the paint, and you showed us that of the stuff around there. I literally was piecing together that do home decorating. So you showed us that.
I think I live in a shack.
Well,
I think I live in a shack. It's crazy.
Well, so you showed us the TV. That was a nice.
I've done that before. I've shown. If you watch, but I don't understand. You guys just pick people randomly. I mean, you don't even know. Do you really know who I was?
Yes.
Have you watched some of my videos?
I've seen something.
You've seen something. Okay. So if you have watched, if you're really interested, and you really want to. Somebody sent me an email. That's why I got. That's how.
Now, okay. So somebody sent
me an email saying that you was
somebody sent you to me. No. Somebody sent you to me.
Right.
You've never been over here until today, right?
No.
Okay. So somebody from your camp sent you over to me.
I don't know if they were from my camp. Somebody said, hey, they're doxing you over here. So I came over here, and guess who I see? I see Grandmaster Troll and you. And then I zoom back on, I go back date on the video, and I see that you got images of the house and supposed house.
Hold up. You just said that you don't live there.
Oh, man. Oh, guys, you guys.
No, did he?
I didn't say I didn't live there. I said,
live there?
No, I never said I didn't live there. I said, you guys assume a person can't come up. I mean, you guys are not thinking. You guys really need to think, but I'm not going to give you that information. But if you were to think, maybe you would be like, oh, maybe things have changed. Doesn't mean the person has moved or not.
Okay. But now,
well, let me say this in the defense. You gotta. Is this the patrol guy? But nothing. This is the bus driver guy. Most people wouldn't even hear your grievance. BMT is letting you openly disagree and make your case, and he already said he's gonna try to take that part down. He's gonna talk about it with his circle or whoever is on the channel and try to do that. So, would you not call that a reasonable man?
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't done it yet, so until it happens, then we'll see. But anyways, that wasn't the point.
The same people, and I could tell you, Jay will tell you, did not want J.I. on the panel ever again. I literally.
Here's the thing.
The
irony, the thing about J.I., and we've said this many, many times, as much as I disagree with J.I.'s talking points, I can't get mad because he is very eloquent in how he speaks and how he gets his points over.
Fuck. He is a good
right. So when you speak with emotion, which somebody that just left the panel, what you've been doing, when you speak with emotion, people like myself and BMT and JI, we're not gonna listen to you, be honest with you, because I don't want to hear yelling and screaming. So I just don't. So when you speaking like you ain't got no sense, like people were on this panel earlier, you get tuned out. So you got the opportunity. And I calmly asked you if you've been to therapy, and you raised your voice at me. But
I'll be honest, raised my voice. What are you talking about?
You absolutely did raise your voice at me.
Well,
I was yelling at you.
We are gonna have a vote.
You absolutely were.
I was yelling at you.
To be fair,
were.
To be fair, while you were talking, and I kept going off, we were actually talking in the back on the phones about the video. So it's not like we're not having that of a discussion on the
Sexy
video.
Red, stop.
It's not like we're not having that of a discussion. It's just the thing about it is that how this discussion is going, and I'm trying to, but I am very reasonable to say, hey guys, I think maybe we can look at this, private it or whatever the shit. Now we already got two people saying, nah, fuck that. I want this shit to run.
American Other people Negro, are you talking to me? If I'm the new chick, or are you talking to someone else? Because I'm not new. I just was protecting my peace out of this space for a while.
Yeah, actually, believe it or not, one of the shareholders of the space of a lot of our channels is actually right there. She's literally right there. And literally, she actually in this space of the Manosphere, 15 of y'all best shows are from her talking point. I can't make this shit up. So that's the irony. Like,
right, because we used to just sit on the phone and just talk shit, and half that shit
was literally she has literally single-handedly written some of the Manosphere show. That's what's funny about it. Y'all have,
and then here they are talking about the shit 5 years. How long ago?
I don't want to show people who's behind the curtains, but literally she has written some of y'all shows. I know
they talking about shit we talked about 5 years ago. Dolomite, you could say it's a lie. I don't know if you're talking to me, but because you ain't talking to me. But
a low value woman has
low value J over here. As far as everybody knows, I'm fat, black, and broke, and got 8 kids.
I know that's scary.
Y'all know.
Y'all don't. Hey, y'all don't have to believe me, but y'all ever question how some women have been getting on the panel of some of the rumbles and shit? Like, some of this stuff is by design. Y'all gotta know, like, what you think these spaces are not holistically what you think these spaces are. Like, they are not. Like, a lot of the women have openly talked about J.I.'s financial abortion stuff. And literally, he has gone around preaching his gospel. They keep talking about it, even though they disagree with it, but they talk about it. J.I. likes that. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this space is not what y'all think it is, man. Y'all think it is a one-sided thing. Your biggest channel holder in the Manosphere right now is actually a female channel. Let that set in. It's actually a female.
Is that
channel.
The chick that never showed her face and like a bunch of dudes followed her?
No. She's actually been surpassed by it's a Muslim woman. It's a Muslim woman. So I'm gonna tell you right now, we are gonna have a discussion. That's why you never know who you're entertaining. I mean, J.I. could have probably had told y'all that. I'm surprised J.I. didn't say nothing. That J.I. that literally Jay is one of the holders of the BMT brand. I wish I knew who y'all was talking to. I didn't want to say that. I found it funny that they were.
Well, I guess that's why he left after yelling and screaming.
I wanted to tell him that literally she's one of the writers. And
I have a question. Since that other person is gone, who is the dude with the blue circle in his name? Like, why was he like so disrespectful? Like, who is that?
That's truism. That's truism.
Okay, because I seem to hit a nerve with him, and I don't even know who that man is.
So I'm letting y'all know that right now. Listen, y'all. Jay has written so much. I'm not gonna say written it, but a lot of the Manosphere content that a lot of the men.
I think what it is, Joe. I appreciate you giving me that, but I think what it is just they just be talking about the same 5 talking points over and over again. Really,
yeah, but you gotta give somebody their flowers when they own with like. You got it's like when motherfuckers use the
GIMP. Damn it, not the GIMP of SYS.
But like it's like when people like use the Matrix, but it was written by a black woman. But a lot of the shit that they talk about is from that.
I'm laughing at the comments because we talk about who the brokest of all. Because as far as anybody knows, I'm broke. I live in my car. I got 8 kids. I don't have no job. I collect welfare and child support.
She's a whole corporate woman that literally works for a whole corporate, like a big corporation.
Don't be telling people that lie. I don't know don't tell people I live near the beach.
All right.
Listen, in a gated
community. Y'all really want to know
people that.
Y'all really want to know who are the real key holders of BMT, you would actually have to go back 3 to 4 years.
Exactly, Queen. Allegedly,
you're not. I'm telling you, this channel is the only channel left. Like, other than that, we've been done. All of us are gone. Like, we done gone to do other things. Like, it was just that. Hey, I will talk to them.
Listen, I just be striving to be like Charity. Like that's I'm striving to be like Charity.
Yeah, Charity from last night. Charity is one of the co-owners. We have 4 men and 3 women, and I can promise you. So disappointing now. I don't know.
I'm
it's
sorry.
Not really.
I'm sorry, MBD, that you're disappointed.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna lose so much sleep over that.
We're sorry. But honestly, the thing about it is this: by having multiple different people, like, we actually got more shit covered than most channels could ever. Like, that was the funny thing about it.
But see, that's the thing. It's okay to have a different opinion. I mean, you and I don't always agree, but my issue, and like you said, don't speak with emotion. And we've always stood by that. And we've had some very emotional males, not men, males on the show today. And like I said, I disagree with 99% of what J.I. says, but I can give him an ounce of respect because he talked like he got some sense. So when you come up here and you don't talk like you got any sense, I ain't gonna fucking listen to you.
I think the beautiful thing about it is this. Jay, what have I always told you about that of a conversation? What should you always do?
Facts, not emotion.
Facts, not emotion. Leave.
I didn't know asking someone if they went to therapy was gonna be like.
It is a very triggering thing for Black men to talk about therapy. You should know that by another thing. Another one of the hard.
This dude was yelling so loud. My dude came out the other room because we both work from home. My dude came out the other room and was like, "Who the fuck?" Like, he looked like he was ready to bust somebody.
Trey is
like,
cool.
Who the fuck you talking to?
I'm getting the messages right now. I got messages coming in right now. I shit you not. Like, so we're going to have a meeting about this. Now, that does just because I'm the major shareholder. That does not mean I cannot be overwritten. Oh, I have been overwritten plenty of times. Fuck, I have been overwritten plenty of times, very easily. Like, they're like, nah, what you say don't matter. They fired people. But
Shannon, why are you trying to holler at Queen?
Now, here's the thing about it. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't play favorites with men or women. Jay will tell you that.
Oh, I haven't always been your favorite.
Right. Well, yeah. That's why I keep a fuck you account ready. But I already know at any time shit can go really bad. But I'm gonna let y'all know, being doxxed has never bothered me anymore because I've been doxxed so many times. I literally don't lose no sleep anymore. I don't, because I'm like, they're like, yeah, he's this, he's that. It's confirmed. So I'm like, I'm fine with it. I live a very open life to an extent, because I'm like, I'm not going to tell y'all something that I don't live. I'm for therapy. I have gone to therapy. I didn't ask the man. I didn't agree with the man showing his background of his lifestyle. I thought that was a little bit too much. Because I'm like, okay, I wouldn't have done that. But hey, each his own.
I mean, I just don't see the point of bragging on about shit that you're supposed to have. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to have your own shit.
I like his stand that his TV was on.
Well, I think I had dropped off for a little bit. So I didn't
that was like it was like a $240 stand, $250.
Okay, that's regular, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a pretty nice stand. I thought it was pretty nice.
So, anyway,
I like. Y'all forget, me and Jay, one of our fun things that we like to do is like to look at like HGTV shopping things for like curtains and stuff in the house. So when y'all show us y'all background, we're actually pricing shit in the back. Like, we're looking at stuff like
Mario. That was his name. Yeah. The one that was in the closet. I couldn't think of his name.
Listen, we've had so many people come out about their sexuality on the show, come out about their deviancy, about them being broke, about doing drugs, about goddamn domestic abuse. Sometimes I used to always ask the question, why, nigga Jesus, do these fools come to our show?
Well, that's why I asked. Like, I think in conclusion, I guess we could say, wrapping it up, I think, all honesty, all bullshit aside, a lot of these men need therapy, and I think they use these spaces for therapy when they should probably be going to talk to a professional. For real, for real.
So
I'm speaking, Joe. That's me, Gene. I was in the comments just now.
So what we'll do, and I'm not making no promises, Mad Bus Driver, but I am going to try. I'm telling you right now, we will have that of a BMT business meeting, and we will discuss that of what's going to happen with that of the show. What's going on, Artist NT? Shout out to Artist NT. I love going over there and just talking comics. But yeah, BMT is not my actual show and channel anymore. No, do not share my other channels. You gotta find me. If you find me, hell, half the time you just gotta find me. But for the most part, go check out Artist MC. Go check out Queen. Go check out Overall Media. Go check out Brother Speak. Go check out who else we got out
Don't
there.
check me out. I ain't on no channels. I ain't in this space.
She does not do any channels. She does not. Literally solely works on this channel. You know, I had somebody offer you $200 for you to come over.
I know. More than once.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck they want from you, but they want your.
I don't know.
your little behind over there. Whatever the fuck. Go check out Sexy Red TV. Go check out Trade the MBD. And to be fair, I did not bring up SYSBN Trade it.
I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. Like, whatever. It's not important. Nobody talks about that shit in real life outside of YouTube.
I would have to go. Listen, man. What y'all men or women do with y'all sex organs is not my fucking business. It's not. It's not. I don't give a fuck. But what we do is look at is that if you're talking about a certain lifestyle or how you are bettering yourself, and then we look at it and it does not match up to what you're talking about. I'm sorry, but you could be. That's like a pastor talking about church get right, and then after that we look at him.
Shannon said he wanted to come up for 2 seconds.
Shannon said he want to come up. Okay, Shannon. I'm just saying, y'all. If you're talking about a certain lifestyle, or how you should be moving a certain type of way, but you're not living to that expectation, yes, it can't. I'm sorry. We do it to politicians, to movie stars. We do it to everybody in life. Hell, let your ass, I'll tell you what, get into some bullshit and then let the news cover you. What's the first thing the news starts doing? Critiquing your lifestyle. And when they start doing that shit, what are you going to say? They're doxing me? No. They're going to be, it's public. If you do something and I look at it, I'm sorry. This is the thing. I have a problem that black men, we got to understand. If you're going to talk from a point of authority, you as a leader, as a speaker, be prepared to hold your nuts. I'm a dad. I can't tell my kids to do X, Y, and Z, and I myself don't do it. It's failed leadership. What's up, Shannon? How you doing, bro?
Hey, BMT. How's everybody doing this evening?
How you doing? I'm Shannon. I know you're disappointed in me. God damn it.
I'm actually no, I'm not disappointed. You already know that. But I learned a lot today. I didn't know about all these different little gangs that are in the Manosphere, and I was just sad. I was just don't destroy all the rest of the people's talking points trying to defend your own.
Right.
That's the only thing I had to say. Don't do that. You know, a lot of stuff we talked about yesterday, it was kind of being debunked. And I was like, no, don't do that. Only a small percentage of black men are making babies. Don't try to make it seem like, don't do that.
I think y'all spend, when I say y'all, I'm not talking about you specifically, but I think y'all spend a lot of time talking about the lowest common denominator. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
not you, because I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm just speaking in general.
Yeah, maybe. I guess so. I think it's the majority, but it might be might be a small amount.
But you know the thing about it, Shannon, and here's the thing about it, and I'm wrong. as a man, and you've had times where you got at me. Any man or woman, it's fair game for you to jump up on my panel, and if I'm out of order on the pulpit, to punch me in my mouth and shut me up. I've had it happen. Y'all, you've seen it. Now,
well, yeah, you let everybody have their say. I was waiting on the talking points. I wanted to know the talking points so I can, I just wanted to hear them, but I didn't get to hear them. I was pretty disappointed about that. Yeah, you let everybody have their voice, and I've noticed you can't really do that on other channels. Not a lot of them. It's just your channel and a couple of more that let you do that. But yeah, I want to hear the talking points.
Yeah, sure. I got you. I think one of the things about it is the same way as I can critique the women. I was critiquing women, and I still do. But I also have a certain standard of how I critique the men. And I
think there's levels to it. I think I'm not gonna say I can't do no wrong. You can't do no wrong. Nobody can do no wrong. But when that's your main topic all the fucking time, if your main topic all the time is single mothers, for example, I mean, come on, like you know what I mean.
I gotta look at the baby daddies too. If I'm looking at the single mother, I gotta look at the baby daddies too. It gotta go hand in hand. You can't until I meet that woman who knows how to asexually reproduce like a species, alien. Then goddamn it, nigga, I'm gonna have to look at that nigga too. And I'm sorry, it's not just the pookies making these fucking babies. It's also these goddamn niggas in that I got a job or I work. I'm a mechanic or I'm a security guard or I'm a fucking nigga going to college or whatever shit or I'm a doctor. Listen, dick gets thrown all around the world. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like the same thing for these women. I know women that they have a kid, they get lazy. While some women they have a kid, shit, you can't tell them shit. They go full goddamn plus ultra, and they don't slow the fuck down. Like it's there gotta be a balance to this shit, man. If you don't have a balance, you can't get mad when somebody says, okay, if you're going hard on your preaching pedestal, Pastor, can I look in your closet? And you can't get mad if I look in your closet and say, well, that's his past. Oh no, nigga. I get to critique. Listen, same way we critique these politicians and all these other people about their past, you damn right. We get to critique you. You can't say you're gonna run for an elected seat. You don't think motherfuckers ain't gonna dig up your past history? Yeah. They will do that. They'll do that shit with a quickness. That's why I think some of y'all black men better stay away from politics. Because y'all gonna get fucked up. Y'all gonna get fucked up.
Joe W. Why? What do you want? What do you want?
What's going on,
Joe? Hold on. What's your broke ass? No,
Hey. My kind of broke. It's broken and broke.
Joe, go ahead.
It's the broke. It's the broke there.
Call me whatever you gotta call me.
What's that? What?
You get out your system, whatever you want to say. This is free talk. Talk your shit.
Oh, I mean, nothing to get out the system there. What am I gonna call you? It's a PMT, So I mean, what is it to call you, man? But no, I think also too. I think with a lot of cats around here, it's like, I think with this YouTube thing, they take it a little bit too serious, and the doxing thing is almost like a cowardly way to do something. It's like, okay, I'll put your street address out there and I'll put your life out there. Like, well, the public parts that they think they can find. Like it means something, almost like, it's like, okay. So you put my address out, a picture of my mother or whatever, all this other good stuff. And it's like, and? I mean, you're not going to come here, chances are, because a vast majority of a lot of this talk is basically YouTube tough guy. And you're not going to spend the money to fly halfway across the country or even drive halfway across the country or across the state or even across the freaking county for something that doesn't mean anything. It's, come on. But it is, don't get mad also too. I think I see this a lot of times when people, they get mad because somebody makes commentary on what they put out to the universe.
Right.
You put this out here. that this and this happens, or somebody, even if somebody else did do it, but you're the one that's talking on this platform and you put it out there, and then it's almost like, well, you're not supposed to make commentary about it. You're just supposed to listen about my problem or what I feel like, and then just shut up and don't say anything.
Hey, I don't mean to cut you off. I gotta go. My phone is about to die.
So. Don't handle that, Jay.
All right.
Yeah. But no, it's something, it's something like that. BMT that we talk about these things. Okay, if you put something out there that you talk about or that you do or that you're passionate about, and I say, well, man, that's stupid that BMT went out there and did. I mean, whatever. It's like, okay, you put it out there, bro. There's a chance somebody's gonna say something about it.
Right, and you've seen that on Reg or different other shows. People have said stuff about me, and I've like, okay, whatever. And if you don't like it, you just don't go there. And I've done that, and I'm like, hey, let me stick to my shit.
Right.
Now that I'm in now that I'm here,
right,
in the balance network world, and just hey, you're gonna hear both sides. You're not gonna just hear just a one-sided wash. Not just the men or the women. You want to hear balance. Some people don't like. Wait, why do you allow them to speak? Well, why can't?
Why not? Why not? Yeah. I mean, even you and I had that conversation, because we had a little misunderstanding, little miscommunication at times.
Right.
And I was like, no, brother, let me break it down. This way. I mean, not me put this way. I'm not running around here. I don't have a platform, and I'm not running around here busting people's chops and threatening people and doing all this other stuff, because to me, it's senseless. Why would I? I mean, who cares? In that sense. I mean, somebody obviously cares. But like I say, I had to step up when they said the thing about, you that one time with that. I'm like, hold up, that is not what you're saying it is. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And if you got to stand on what's right is right, no matter who the person is, yo, man, that's not right. Don't sit there and say that about that person. But also, too, like I said, with a lot of people here, they'll get bent out of shape because you said all this stuff. Not you, but in general, have said all these things. And it's like, man, that's kind of jacked up or whatever. Why would they do? And then they get mad because you made commentary about it. It's me as the platform, another person on the platform, or another content creator, or me as even as a sub as I am. I don't create content. I just listen to other people's content and hopefully will and enjoy whatever. Right. But the doxing part, I just don't get that. To me, it doesn't make it. That might hurt
about it, because he said I doxed him, but then when we asked him, and Shannon, you were here, right?
Right.
I heard every single word.
Now, I said, hold up, bro. Is your information public? Yes, it is public. So how is it doxing with public? That's like somebody saying, Joe, you and BMT are two disabled veterans. Yes, because we publicly have told y'all that. Hell, we have whole conversations on the panel telling y'all, yeah, we get our checks. I want my fucking checks. Hell yeah, I want my shit. So
I want mine then some, and I'm not even a disabled vet.
I want my shit. But the thing about it is, and now, and my bus driver, you are welcome to go do your video. Mind you, you want me to take down my video. Now I'm gonna let you know. My homeboy Shannon was like, nah, fuck that. Like, you don't take down this video, BMT. And me and Shannon, we ride thick.
Yeah, you better not. Don't take this video down. I need to study it.
You want to critique it, huh?
Yes, I have to. It was. I've been watching for a long time, and everything that I already knew, I've seen it play out in real time. So I have to rewatch it.
Right.
Now the thing about it was, I holistically did not bring up SYSBM on this show.
No, it's not about SYSBM. It's not about that. It's just in general, the whole space.
That was the thing about it. I actually did not bring up SYSBM, but I don't know why this became an SYSBM conversation.
Yeah, it's not about that. It wasn't. It has nothing to do with that. Not at all.
What it's called, and Joe, you understand that, and Shannon understand that, it's called hit dogs holler. When you say something, and then people react, and I'm like, wait a second, you can't say we don't live there no more. We live in a better lifestyle. But then you're saying, well, why are you showing that house? Hold up, bro. Either you live there or you don't. Either you're not there or you're not.
And if you are, you are. I mean, because what ends up happening, it's like you said, hit dog holler, or they jump off the porch premature, thinking that you're talking. Okay, the same thing, hit dog holler, but they prematurely jump off the porch because they think you're talking about them, and it's a situation of no, I wasn't actually talking. I'm talking in general. If I was talking about you, I would put an address to it, and say your name, So.
But see, the thing about it was, I never said his actual name.
Right. Well, there you go.
I was on the panel. Y'all never heard me say his name. You never heard me say his wife's name. I was very respectful of their family. I never called them out of the name. Only I said, hey, bro, you're not going to overtalk me on my panel. We're going to have a discussion as two people. I didn't. We allowed the woman to step down so it could be nothing but just the men. We gave, even when I said what I said about Trey, I said, hey, Trey, let me recant that. I apologize. Let's have a discussion. I never disrespected anybody. But the thing about it was, I do not, and Joe and Shannon and anybody, y'all can find it. Where have I ever jumped on a panel to tell people how to run their channel? I don't. It's not my show to run. If that's on your heart to say what you're saying on that message, that's you, dude. I don't agree with everybody, but I also respect it. I know the Mad Bus Driver people ran back over to him saying, and mind you, you got to think, his people came to my show to go tell him to come to me. I've never been over to his channel like that. Only time I heard the video was when it was shared by MOT. And only MOT is the only one other than MOT and SKC. And I gotta be fair, SKC don't talk the way he do. So if y'all saying that the tenets that y'all written are different, then that means y'all SYSBM movement is not holistically whole. It's not whole. Because that means y'all all have different beliefs on how SYSBM is run. That's a failed doctrine. How y'all got different versions of the doctrine?
Sounds like Manosphere.
Sound like the Manosphere.
No, it sounds like contradiction.
I hate to do this too, but it also sounds like Passport Bros. I'm sorry.
So that's the thing about like a lot of these, like y'all pulled up, y'all wanted Cynthia G's shit pulled up. Which to be fair, y'all were the ones that talked about it and shared her content and were looking up her shit. And guess what? You pulled up her apartment. No offense, I know y'all felt the same type of way, but her apartment looked way better than his shit. You can't get mad at that. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry that she has a $1,400 goddamn apartment that looks fucking badass.
Damn.
You showed your shit. I didn't judge it, but you openly turned on your camera to show your shit to the audience. Knowing this shit is getting shared all over through my social medias and other people's social medias. You expose yourself to do what? So you can't say you put your family in life jeopardy. You put your woman on the fucking video. You put your household, your inside of your household on the video. No one asked you to do that. You know what that means to me? That you are worried about what people think because we spoke on something that you're worried about. Y'all said black men are building, but it was actually a woman that was signing your paperwork. That's a difference.
Yeah, I hate that got out. I hate he did that. Man. Yeah, that's the whole space is woman ran. I don't. They need to stop trying to hide the fact that this everything, the whole black manosphere is just a woman's playground, and it didn't have to be that way. Men chose to follow these women, so I don't get it.
So now we got the man. Now he's going live. Like, don't come on my panel start capping that you put my life in danger. And I'm like, nigga, what? What? As long as motherfuckers are getting doxxed in this motherfucker, way worse than you. Y'all done did a whole Manosphere meetup. If niggas were gonna run up on niggas, they would have done that at the meetups.
Yeah, they even got drama behind that. That's a hilarious little deal they got going too.
I'm just saying.
They not running up on these cats. The thing about it is, like, that's if you roll up on somebody, you had the opportunity to do it. You know.
Like I said, man, y'all got it. Y'all got it. BMT will, like I said, y'all can't get mad when the biased channel, when the non-biased channels are looking at y'all, where the men and the women are sitting and we're actually having a balanced critique. If you say something, be prepared. Like when I talk about stuff, y'all don't think motherfuckers don't be talking about it on their channels? Y'all don't see motherfuckers actually take my videos and say, hey, BNT, I'm gonna talk. I said that earlier. People take my shit and talk about it on their channels. As long as they ask me, I'm fine. Red has done it. I've seen that. Freedom has done it. SKC said he wanted to do it. Trey said he wanted to do it. I don't tell y'all niggas what the fuck y'all can't talk about on my shit. D-Darrell has done it. As long as you ask me, I'm like, fine, go ahead. But understand, you look in the darkness long enough, the darkness stares back.
You got that right. Look into the abyss.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Motherfuckers didn't have a problem when they put my head on the chopping block plenty of times. Actually, to be fair, that's some of the best views motherfuckers get is when they pull up my shit. And I done told y'all, motherfuckers have come up to me while I'm eating pizza or taking a piss. So, yes, nigga, anything I talk about, I can talk about it from that experience. Yes, getting swatted, they don't have to know exactly where you live. You know, the people don't have to know exactly where you live to get swatted, right? They don't have to know where you live to get swatted. Y'all do know it's called the internet. If you see something dangerous going on the internet and you report it, they can find out. They do have you to find out where the fuck you at. I thought people knew that shit. I thought people knew that shit. They done did that to women. They done did that to men. They done did that to other people. They done did that to girls and all kind of motherfuckers. How y'all think they find EDP? How y'all think they found a lot of these motherfuckers? The internet. So if they want, like I said, respect to y'all. Y'all have a good day. Y'all take care. Peace. BMT, I will have possibly a meeting. But if you want to do a live on me saying I'm putting his life in danger, which I don't know how the fuck I did that shit. I literally was talking about consecrators in general. I just said, if you're going to talk shit about a person like living in a shanty or welfare, motherfucker, you got to be willing to understand that they're going to look at your household too.
Yep.
It's only fair.
No.
Hey, it is what it is. Black men, we got to, we men and women got to do better. If you can't handle the heat, you might want to get off of YouTube. I'll see y'all guys later. I'm pretty sure I'll get some emails about BMT. You wrong, but I'm like, if I'm wrong, then y'all need to go look at y'all content also. I don't see no squeaky clean motherfuckers out here.